No, you didn't processor. Oh, yes, right. Done. We lost. Lost. Oh, there it is. You hear us, sir?
2 seconds there. I'm just starting this up.
Okay. Good. Shots. Oh, not that. Are we? Is there audio coming through, Phil?
Sorry, yeah, it's a bit choppy there. Now, I've just started, I've got a lot of stuff running here, so I may have to kill the YouTube stream because I'm streaming, I've Discord running, I have our server running, so, and I've reduced the quality on Discord, so that could be having an effect because I wanted to give it over to our other thing. Hello, Andy.
Good evening, Ireland.
Yeah. Can we have your results for the song contest, please? Iceland, 2 points. Yeah. Right. I think we are. Of course, our video is, our audio is streaming there now. Anyway, right, it's stream. I'm going to switch on the stream video. Okay.
So
hello,
we're using the Foundry thing for dice rolls now.
For everything.
Okay.
Except voice and video, because it will track all stuff like any skill tests that you've passed. It'll give a little yellow dot, and it'll do all. And you can do the dice rolls from your sheet, so it gives a lot of advantage to it. Of course, if you want to use real dice, you can, but it just means you have to track your sheet.
I just went on Etsy and totally splurged on a set of like really pimped out custom dice today.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah. Oh,
next time
you use the real dice. Absolutely no problem using the real dice. You have to have real dice anyway. And sometimes it's easier anyway for just doing some stuff.
You do, don't you? That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
So anyway, could you?
Keep buying them.
Sorry?
I said dice are like a drug. You keep buying them.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep on browsing like dice on Etsy for hours. I mean, there's so many rad version, like people make them, people custom make them. They got like like skeleton dice and dragon dice. That's what I ordered, and like zombie themed dice and whatever. So yeah. I could boy could get poor in a place like that.
You can't have too many dice. I think that's the one takeaway thing that you have to. Shit, sorry.
Anyhow, how do we? I never figured out how to do it in
don't worry,
in Foundry.
We'll do all that as we're going along. There's no issue with that because obviously there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to learn in it. So don't worry about that. I'm just trying to make this thing bigger on this on OBS for this.
Okay, you mean?
Sorry. Right. So I hope we're all well. Right. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just loading. I forgot. I'd been looking at Foundry on my laptop, and then I came up here to the stream, and I forgot to open it on this.
Okay.
On the PC.
Yeah, as I said, I have a lot of internet stuff going on here. I'm streaming the OBS feed. We've got Discord going. I have another view open so that I can go into the OBS feed or into the stream feed of Firefox. So if it all starts crunching and getting really slow, I'll start killing stuff like we won't start. We'll continue recording, but we won't stream and stuff like that. I've also just reduced the Discord server down, so that's not hogging all the bandwidth. So our audio and our video mightn't be as certainly we won't be in HD. So hopefully that'll give a performance boost. There is on the config for your browser view, you can reduce the rendering and stuff down on your own machine as well if you're having any latency problems. But hopefully we should be okay. We're not going to have a lot of graphics going on, so hopefully it'll be okay. So we will go through the dice rolls and how the dice rolls work with Foundry as they come up. So don't worry about that, because there's no point in doing a 2-hour lesson before we start. I think the best way is just to do it as we get along. So what I'll do is we'll just give a recap of the story. So if you remember last week, you had a shipwreck and you found yourselves back on an island, and some weird stuff happened. Eventually, after much death and screaming and crying, on my behalf mostly, you all ended up being rescued by the Coast Guard, and they carried out some medical aid on you, and patched you up and healed up your cuts and bruises. They didn't do much for your mind, and as the night went on, they dropped you off at a guest house, and you spent the night there, and most of you didn't have a good night. You don't know what happened on the island. You don't know if that was reality or not reality, or whether you're having some sort of a hallucination, and you didn't really talk about it amongst yourselves much because it was a bit stark. Archibald went to bed that night, and he was hoping for a good night's sleep, and he kept having dreams and nightmares of being eaten by a fish, and then another fish was eating that fish, and a fish was eating that one, until at the end this giant octopus came out of the Pacific and ate a lot of them. So he was waking up in cold sweats. So the night did though eventually peter out, and daylight came in, and most of you took the opportunity to ring home or to send messages back that people that would have known you about the shipwreck, to say, look, we're okay, I'm okay, and this is where I'm locked up. And for some of you in the next morning, that resulted in getting telegrams and other information and stuff. So you're downstairs now, where you're in the guest house. You sort of met up around, I suppose, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's where we are. So over to you guys.
So this is
So
Okay.
the guest house, is that what we're seeing on Foundry right now?
Yes, yeah, it's just a general purpose room in the guest house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And listen, don't go. You don't have to play the games. This is just a staging area, so that we're just starting the adventure from here. I know you don't have to go looking through the bookcases and under the mats for Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Like, he's not in his house. He's not staying in room 3, so you don't need to.
That's good, because my my internet, which should be getting better by next session, because we got fiber in, and I've got a booster, an extender ordered for this room. So
You got fiber, so you've gone from 4G to fiber.
Yeah, but I don't have it up in this room yet. I have to get an extender, but Foundry is still loading for me on this fucking PC. So I can't see the room, but
You're just in a room.
Yeah. So yeah.
Ben, just on that, are you using Firefox?
No, I'm using Chrome.
Yeah, because there's a couple of settings, advanced settings on that you may have to change, or it'll stay that way, or you just cover it after. Yes.
Hang on. Maybe if hang on.
You have to go to the settings, then the advanced option. There's hardware acceleration.
Yeah, Chrome is recommended. Seems to be for most people. Well, I'm having another whiskey while you are
Oh no,
doing that.
that's why. Yeah.
And my
it was,
newspaper
again,
editor role. I have to. Come on, I want that story.
Yeah. Same as Albert Phil. It was fucking
If anyone wants to send me a bottle of
antivirus, which
Jameson, you can.
yeah.
So was that?
I have to dress up. I have to dress up for the next one.
It's Jameson, but they've matured it in a
Stout edition.
Stout edition.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I actually gave that as a Christmas present to one of my buddies back in Denmark, but I haven't tried it yet. How is it?
It's very good. Yeah. You've good taste, I must say. Buying decent whiskey, not any of that Scottish shite. Well, actually, I do like Scottish.
Hey! Watch out! I am
like
actually
Scotch. I do like Scotch.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely.
And if anyone wants to send me a bottle of Scotch, Talisker would be my favourite Scotch.
Which one?
Talisker, anything. The older the better. The dearer the better.
oh yeah, obviously. But actually, I mean, they got the Dark Storm, and they got several variations.
I can only usually afford the cheap one, the €50 bottle. Actually, I'm bringing over with me. I have a 15-year-old Redbreast. I'm going to bring it over to Spain because Lars only drinks. He thinks whiskey is that American stuff. Jack Daniels. He classes that as a whiskey. So
bourbon.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring over a bottle of Redbreast 15-year-old. So we'll drink it down in the shop the next time I'm over. So it's really nice stuff, but it's €120 a bottle. So I got it for free. I got it for free, and if anyone wants to send me a bottle of Redbreast 15-year-old, you can also do that. Anyway, come on, guys, what are you doing? You're sitting around the table in the guest house.
We're talking about whiskey. It's the 1920s.
Yeah, you're talking about whiskey. It's the prohibition. You shouldn't be. You'd be arrested. There's 2 cops with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the guest house owner, where can I send the telegram?
So we're on the assumption that the guest house owner is in the room with you. They say, well, you can go down to the post office. That's probably the telegraph office. That's probably the cheapest option. Or if you ring Western Union, they'll send a boy around on a bicycle, and he'll come along and he'll take your thing down. But you pay a fee for that. And I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust those boys. I think they're running liquor and doing numbers for the mob. But anyway, that's just me. Yeah.
Well, can you arrange to get one of those message boys here?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll go off. And does anyone else want to send a telegram or? No? Okay, I'll do that for you. So I'll get that organised there. So the guest house owner potters off. Potter. Not to suggest anything, but some of you got some telegrams which were probably more imminent than other people got telegrams, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
As in Becky and Archibald, Becky and Andy.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure. I was like, should I reply to the telegram that I received or wait?
Well, I don't really have anything to say yet.
So
if there's nothing to say, don't say anything at all.
Are Becky and Andy going to act on your telegrams? Because if you decide not to act on your telegrams, we're going to be here for a week until the conference for Owen rolls around.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure I got that. Did I receive a telegram?
You received a telegram, you did, yes.
Oh, well, better read it then.
Well, I did.
Yeah, I sent it to you last week.
I did.
It's telegram.
Leave the poor man alone. He has phobia. He's been dreaming of. He's having nightmares about fish. Leave him. He doesn't have time to worry about telegrams. Leave him alone.
No, wait a minute.
I'll tell you what Boyman said. He said there were strange things happening now with animals. Boss won't listen. Is a strike possible? And to ring Ipswich 27. So whatever that's about. Strange animals. Oh yes, you have a phone here that I can use.
Yeah, there's a phone there that they can use.
Okay, can I use your phone? Please, a quarter.
So
operator, get me. It's 273.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to increase the bandwidth on Discord a bit because it's actually quite hard to hear some of his pick us up. Sorry, voice channel.
Is it just me and Becky, or is it everybody?
I did reduce the bit rate down. So to be honest, your is usually not great anyway. Okay, I've just changed that there now. I've increased it, so hopefully that'll increase the audio a bit better. So Becky got a telegram basically from some union crowd saying they were wanting her to ring. So the chap comes back in to tell Archibald or Edmund that the telegram has been requested. And you've asked him, can he use the phone, is it?
Yes, can I use the phone?
Yeah, it's outside in the hall there if you want to use it.
We're going out to you to ring it. Oh, I was going to the hall? Oh, yeah.
Well, you don't have to physically drag your token to the hall.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So you're going out, right, to the phone.
I'm...
Hello?
Hello, operator.
Operator, can I have it? 79.
Ipswich 79 or Ipswich 73, yeah, whichever one. Yeah, connecting you now.
Thanks.
So, okay, the phone will get dialed home, and then you go. After a few minutes, it's ringing, and you go. Hello, Ipswich meets.
Hello, how do you do? This is Jane Adler. I got a telegram from yourself.
From me.
What did you tell me?
From me,
I
is
got
it?
From Mick Maestro.
McGettrick, is it?
What?
McGettrick.
That's the one.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Mick, there's some broad on the phone for you. So.
Guys.
Hello, yeah, hello?
Hello, Mick.
Yeah.
Jane, Janet Sadler, come on. What's the problem?
Oh, Janet. How are you? Yeah, listen, I can't really talk now because if the boss finds me. But look, we're having a bit of problems. There's some queer stuff happening with some of the animals down here, and a couple of the lads have been attacked, and the boss Phipps doesn't want, he doesn't want to listen, and he's a bit Look, so we're going to have we're having a meeting later tonight, this evening.
Who's attacking the men? The animals or
the
men?
Animals, no, the animals. They're crazy. Listen, I can't speak to them. We're going to have a meeting this afternoon in the Freemason Hall in Ipswich.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
I've got to go now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. See, they got me money back when they pay for
I'm
it.
up. Bye.
Okay, so I guess I should call my lieutenant as well.
Okay. So you go out to the hall, do you?
Going out into the hallway, picking up the phone.
Hello, operator.
Yeah.
So, operator.
Yeah. Could you give me Lieutenant Devaney, Precinct House, Ipswich, please?
Okay, connecting you now, caller. Hello, Ipswich Police Department. How may I help you?
Yes, could I get Lieutenant Devaney, please?
One moment, I'll get. Is that you, Archibald?
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's in it. He's in a bit of a tizzy. He is with you, so he's not happy.
I completely understand that, but I think I've got some news that'll blow him away. And this is pretty urgent.
Well, that might do us all a bit of a favor if you blew his head off. But anyway, okay, I'll put you through now.
Thank you, Toots.
So what's your second name? Wallers, is that you, Wallers? Where the fuck are you? You've some cat of 29 lives. I was ready to kick your ass and call you what?
I know, I'm doing this on my own time, Chief. Listen.
We are not, you're doing it on the taxpayers' dime.
Look, I've come across something here in Rockport that is potentially bigger than.
Don't mind that. You are one lucky son of a bitch. The mayor was in here this morning, and the mayor's son is gone missing. And I was about to kick your ass out of here, but I was able to. That stupid wild goose chase you're on, I think it might be linked. And I need you back here and talk to the mayor and find his missing son. Now, I've bought us some time. I've told him that you're up in Rockport doing some sort of an investigation into these missing. So I need you back here, and I want you to touch base with the mayor.
Okay. I'll see when I can get back, all right?
Yeah, and listen to me. You're not to be putting down all these costs of going up in boats and coming back down as expenses. They're not legitimate expenses, okay? You can have the bus fare, but you're not getting the mileage, okay? Now, get back here soon.
Chief.
And he hangs up again.
God damn it. All right. Join the party
would you
again.
say that the mayor is on his ass? The mayor is all over my ass on this one.
Yeah.
Some boy getting chewed out outside by his boss.
Yeah.
Okay, so So, given that those two, without preempting anything, incidents are eminently in Ipswich, I am going to throw you up a map of stuff. So as resources become available to you, you'll have them access in Foundry. So if you notice on your over on your right hand side of your screen, there's a taskbar. You may have minimized that over to the side. If you have, there's just a little arrow symbol. So if you pop that out, you'll see there's what looks like an open book. And that's the journal entries. Now you can create your own journal entries in there, and that the rest of the group can see if you want to take notes. But there is some stuff there that's already populated, and you should see a folder there called Lovecraft Country. And if you open that up, I don't know how fast or slow it'll load. There's actually 2 maps from Lovecraft.
Nope, pretty quick.
So there's a Massachusetts one, which for some reason or other it gets squished when it's open. So you have to sort of drag it out. You can drag up this drag handles down the bottom, and you can make it bigger. So at the moment you're in Rockport, which is down the bottom right, and both Archibald lives in Ipswich, Robert lives in Newburyport, some of you live in Arkham, but both Archibald's police precinct is obviously in Ipswich, and the Ipswich Meets, surprisingly enough, is in Ipswich. So you, if you want to, continue on. It probably makes sense to go to Ipswich. There is a train which goes via Arkham, and there is a bus which goes to Ipswich. Or obviously, there's a road that you can, if you can secure vehicles. What I might suggest is that if you are going to Ipswich, you might spend the first few minutes, or we can either role play, or you can just tell me what you want to do. If you want to buy up additional equipment for your venture, because you don't have much on you. So if you want to get the likes of torches or cigarettes, whatever you want, Rockport would probably be a decent enough sized town that you'd get it. You're not going to get the likes of Semtex and rapid fire machine guns and stuff, but they have a bit of stuff around that might be of use to you.
Because Owen was going to ask one of the officers of the law, is it how legally? Because I mean, I don't know. I'm sure, but how quickly? I mean, legally is it? What's the quickest route for me to get a gun?
We're going to do this as a bit of an alternative universe, so it's going to be fairly easy to. The only limitation to it is cost.
I'd say it probably was in the 20s. Someone mentioned something randomly that you could actually order a Tommy gun in a catalog and just get it in the mail.
Yeah,
apparently. So I don't think they were too concerned.
The only limitation I'm going to put you on anything is what's in the book, which is the cost of stuff. So
exactly.
It's going to come down to, we're going to assume in somewhere like Rockport, you're going to be able to get most things. So if there's anything you want to buy, like for example, if you want to get a revolver, like handguns, a 22 Derringer will cost you $12. A Beretta M9, you won't be able to. It doesn't exist then. A 38 automatic is $30. 38 revolver is $25. So that's the sort of price you have. When I set up your sheets on this with your credit rating, it will have given you cash. So you do have actually cash on you. You all have cash. Yeah. Some more so than others. So if there's anything. Sorry, Becky, or Janet.
Go on, what we want to say?
No. So whatever. If there's anything you want, you can get. And you're also going to have to figure out how to get to Ipswich.
Okay, and you put it into your gear and cash, do you?
I have some weapons in that made, which I can drop onto your character sheet if you tell me what you want.
But I want to get a torch.
Of course, I don't have a fucking torch made. Okay, what I'll do is, I'll make a note of that, okay? And I'll do it onto your sheet in a cleanup. You have a torch. So I have notes here. So Becky.
And ammo. I want to get ammo.
Yeah, okay. Look, and you bought, when you got your weapon, you got ammunition. You got a couple of boxes, okay? We might worry about it if you fire off 4,000 rounds or something, but for now, you've enough ammunition.
Fine.
You know a guy called Ty Clark can get you.
Okay, just called
Ty Clark. Can get you anything.
So I spent most of my ammunition last time. I've only got 2 bullets left, so I might want to stock up on those.
Yeah, you get yourself a couple of boxes as well. So you can just take it that one of the things you're going to do is get a couple of boxes. I'm not even going to charge it. You're going to claim that back from the cops, I suppose. It's more a concern of. So Becky has a torch. You're all going to stock up on ammunition. and you've probably a couple of hours to get to Ipswich. It's only about, looking at that map, it's probably only about 10 miles, 15 miles. I don't know why you took a ferry there the last time, but there you go.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can afford it my way.
You're going to get a taxi?
Bus. I can afford the bus for my
Bus.
We get the bus.
Okay, you can get the bus, yeah.
what are you doing?
Bill, is it okay if I buy that $12 handgun? So
you can buy another one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're you're buying a revolver, is it?
Yeah.
Or no, the $12 one was a 22 Derringer. They're shite. I wouldn't buy one. They're only fire one shot. Yeah. Look, I'm a good salesman. I'll tell you what, get a 22 automatic. It's only going to cost you another $13, and it's a much better weapon. Can you afford it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter.
So I'll get you. I'll drop that into the character sheet there because that might be of importance.
Thank you. Spend 25.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on board this.
Edit that. Can I edit that?
Robert.
Oh, I need to put like $sign.
Yeah. Owen is going to be in the market for some kind of a rifle or a shotgun, something which he had very little experience, but maybe a bit of hunting when he was a kid.
Right.
Whatever's easy to use, or a bolt action, or like a farmer's shotgun, just something easier to use, just point and boom.
So you're point and click. 32 point and click. Revolver.
And me too, Phil.
You actually have something there right now. I'm actually going to load the weapons for you.
Yeah, but after last night's shit, a one shooter isn't going to cut it.
Okay, right. So you, Dr. Owen wants a shotgun, is it?
Or so, yeah, I'll have whatever's easy. I don't want to be taking up loads of your time, but if there is a list, I don't know.
You have a double barrel shotgun. I've just strung in because I had to make a lot of these weapons anyway for some of yous. And you have a 22 short auto, Ray. You want to you're looking for an automatic?
A revolver. Yeah.
Okay, a 38 or a 9mm. You can get a 9mm automatic. You've got a lot of cash. Weapon wise, you're probably better off with a 9mm. Would you say, Donica?
Take it.
Yeah.
I just have my.
With a revolver, you only have 6 shots, and you can only load 2 in one go, which was a mistake I made last week. With an automatic, you basically drop the clip and you put a new one in, and so you can reload the whole lot in one go. So you get 8 shots reloaded. You can always are allowed load one and shoot one at the same time. So you're better off with automatics. You can, and they do more. The 9mm does more damage. Okay, so
I'm gonna Owen's actually gonna ask the cop, and the FBI agent, and he's gonna go up and he might sort of ask. I'm gonna arm myself. I'm sort of more comfortable. I've never held a handgun, but I think once when I was a kid, I had a rifle. But what's like? What would you recommend? Should I get a rifle or a shotgun? Am I going to be liable to blow you guys away? If I get a double barrel.
Obviously, having seen what we've seen, it's good to have some sort of a weapon for personal protection. But with a shotgun and a rifle, you're not going to be able to carry that around with you. It's not like you can have this thing hanging out of your back.
Yeah. How much is like a rifle? Any kind of hunt, like some bolt action? I don't know really what was around. Whether an M1 was around at the time. That was one or two. Well, he's gonna get if he can. He's going to get a sidearm and then some kind of rifle that he might be able to stow somewhere if they end up going out into the wilderness.
Yeah.
Okay,
some of us have been more familiar with weapons than others. A 303 Enfield is a big fucking rifle. It's a big rifle. So if you're going to get something like that, you're probably and it's more for damage and range, so you want to be properly firing. You're probably right. If you're going to get a shotgun, is actually quite big as well. Shotgun is grand, it's easy, it sprays a lot of damage, and it's close one. But Dunnick is right. For personal protection, you're going to want something. A 38 is probably the ideal weapon for protection.
You can drop that into your coat pocket. You can have that in your coat pocket inside your jacket or something, so that people won't know it's there. But I know if you want something bigger, maybe that you can keep in the bag, take apart.
Maybe get the shot. Maybe get. He's not good with like. I don't think he trusts himself. Well, he's not a fucking sniper. He's a 62-year-old professor.
It's not.
Spraying.
I have dropped the shotgun into your character sheet, but I can take it back.
And then he'll. No. I'll take the shotgun, and then he'll take a 38. So do those? Is that more than $60?
No,
two of them?
I'll tell you how much that costs now, and I'm going to load the two of them for you, and I'll show you how to load them when we come in. So the shotgun's going to cost you. First of all, the 38 revolver is going to cost you $25. And a 12 gauge shotgun double barrel is going to cost you $40. But I'll tell you I'll tell you what, the shopkeeper does them for $60 for the two, and he throws you in a load of ammunition.
I mean, you can do the thing if you want, because I think if you go over your spend or something, you have to.
It's grand. He does a deal with you. He's after selling loads of weapons to your party today. He's quite.
He's happy. He's picking up a torch as well. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll throw the torch in for you. You go on. You my friends. You send your friends to me. I do them good deals.
Okay.
You crazy Irishman. I thought you'd have had loads of weapons from your old country. No, you have loads of weapons. Are you sending these to Ireland? Ha 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 ha.
Fucking. I think he feels more nervous with the gun on him than safe. It's sort of like this double barrel.
What's nice in Cthulhu is when you're shooting, if you get a fumble, which is 100 or it's 96 to 100, it generally is the keeper gets to let you shoot yourself or shoot a friend or shoot something, shoot the neighbor's cat or something. So
a fumble with that. Well, maybe I'll saw off the barrel, and then those fumbles will be even. Yeah. Just get everyone within a 5-mile radius in front of me.
Okay, so you've tooled up. I don't know if you're buying cucumber sandwiches or anything else to go in your backpack with your ginger pop and other stuff on your bicycling adventure. But so I suppose the other thing is you're pressing. You want to get the bus, yeah. Right. Okay. So bus fare in the time was. It's going to cost you about $1 to get to Ipswich.
Yep.
And there's a bus at 1:00 which will take you all the way to Ipswich.
Okay. Well,
so where would you like to go first? You have two possible locations to go to.
Well, I think personally, Owen, I want to find out about if this because the whole thing with the missing boys, because it was linked to seemed to be linked to the Innsmouth people. That's where Owen's interested, because it's kind of why he's tagging along. Because he's interested in the fish people and what's going on there.
Your speaker's mic muted, Becky. Still muted. There you go. You're back now.
That'd be enough to go around because I'm at a new. Yeah.
Okay, you can go to. Okay, so you have two places. You can either go to the police station first or Ipswich Meets. Not Ipswich Meets. The Freemason Hall, where they're going to have their strike in the afternoon.
Yeah, but that's on the afternoon. So.
Oh, yeah.
Morning. Is it?
Yeah, the afternoon. Yeah.
And it's morning time now, is it?
It's probably it was 11:00 when you first met up and you sent your. Oh yeah, sorry. And just as you were, you went out shopping. There's a young fella waiting in the reception area for Western Union uniform on. And he goes, someone's looking for to send a telegram?
Yes, here. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Down, please.
Okay, sir. What would you like to say?
This is to the Boston Mining and Milling Company Board of Directors.
Okay, Boston. Yeah.
Dear Director, stop. Was en route for meeting, stop. Shipwrecked in Rockport, stop. Rescue now and recovering, stop. Will join you as soon as I can, stop. Edmund Asp.
Okay, so that'll be $1.50.
I'll give him $2. Enjoy yourself. Keep change. Make sure that gets there straight away.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. And off he goes, Lilton a step. Okay, so so you went shopping. You sent your telegrams. It's probably around, I can't remember what time did they say the bus went out. 1 o'clock.
We're getting a taxi. I'm paying for a taxi.
Taxi. You'll have to get 2 taxis. I'm not being smart, but there's 6 of you.
Fine, I'll cover that. I'm a man of means.
Okay, that's going to cost you. That's going to cost you about $12.
Woo! That's fine.
Okay.
Family money. It's not mine.
Okay. So 2 taxis pull up outside.
Okay, everyone. If we want to head up to Ipswich, we have the transport ready. Tell them: are we going to the station or are we going to the hall?
Well, that's where would you like to go, sir?
Well, I would like to go to the police station in Ipswich.
Right. Well, taxi driver, take us to Ipswich station direct.
Yes, sir. Right this moment. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that map up there because there's not necessarily maps. This isn't D&D. It's not necessarily map crawling. There is only going to be maps for areas of stuff that I've actually created content for, as opposed to whatever. So you arrive at a police station. So Archibald, it's over to you. Your 2 cabs pull up outside of Ipswich Police Station.
Well, I guess I better go talk to the chief about the mayor's son.
Okay, so the rest of the party, are you all going to traipse in with him, or what are you guys going to do?
No, is there a coffee shop?
A coffee shop? Yeah, well, there's no bars. No, you can ask the cop.
Probably better if we don't. Yeah. That's probably better if we don't.
The damn best coffee shop in Ipswich.
Derek probably could get away with going in. Obviously, he's a cop.
The best damn pet shop in town.
Yeah. There's a cafe across the road.
Definitely the best pet shop in town.
Does
That's
great
where we're going.
business in donuts.
Yeah. Oh, those gears really hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So, are you just going in, Archibald?
Yes, I mean, I would recommend to the rest of the party that they don't go because my boss is a tired old fart. So you guys hang out at the cafe, and I'll be back as soon as possible.
Devan, just to
probably arouse suspicion if we all go in there.
Background on Devani, he probably should have been promoted a long time ago, but he had a couple of bad incidences with firearms and stuff, and as a result, his promotions was capped quite early on. So he's made lieutenant. We probably won't make much more than that. Okay, so over to you. So you go in to the police station, and it's typical 1920s that we can only imagine in complete sort of stereotype what you imagine, and there's a big desk, and there's a cop standing up there, probably Irish, and there's a couple of drunks getting.
Well, the Untouchables was on the other night, so you know.
There you go. Well, you. It's been a while since I've seen that.
Picture that.
Yeah. So in you go, and the sergeant looks up from the desk, and he goes, what the fuck's your name then? Walters, isn't it? He goes, Wally, you got some ructions this morning, boy.
I know, Tom. Listen, something big is going down in Rockport and possibly all of Massachusetts and maybe even more. Is the lieutenant available right now?
Yeah, well, once you don't bring too much work on me, I don't have enough to be fucking doing without you arresting everybody in the state. Yeah, he's up there chewing out some cleaner over, I don't know, missing paper out of his bin or some other fucking serious crime that he can't fucking solve himself. Go on, take the heat off, will you?
I will, absolutely. Going straight to the lieutenant's office.
Okay, so yeah, you can hear Devani inside giving out to somebody about something. Okay, so yeah, are you going into him or what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay, so in there, he's giving out to there's a cleaner there that he's giving out, and he goes, get out, go on, I'm sick of you. Goes, says, get your ass in here. Don't fucking sit down. And he picks up a file.
That was the plan.
And he goes, here's the fucking mayor's son's file, and the mayor's name is again. Sorry, I wrote this down. I can't. You got me so flustered. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, Hamilton. Said Hamilton's. Yeah, here's Hamilton's file. Yeah, his son went missing. I don't really think it's anything to do with that shit that you were going on about with these coins or any of that crap. I think the kid has just gone. He's just done a runner. But I had to think quickly, and the mayor he was all on my ass. So so hey, guess what? He's your fucking problem now. He goes to find out. Go away. He says, take this, and he says, do some work. I'm very important.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Just in case, Chief. Just in case these cases are connected.
They're not connected. Will you? How many times last month have you come in here to me about these missing kids? They're poor kids who've just run away to Arkham. I said, this is nothing to do with. This is a rich family from good stock, and you're coming in here with this crap of this white trash that keeps on going missing. Do you know what? It's doing us in the court system much better. The fact that they're gone missing now. Don't let that door hit you on your ass on the way out.
Always a pleasure, Chief. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same. So he gave you...
Seth Hamilton was the mayor. Is it just that Seth is the mayor's name?
Seth Hamilton is the mayor, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to the cafe and
you have the file in your hand. Sorry, yeah.
No, I'm yeah, sure, but I'm going there to look at it.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's confidential, but just so the party stays together.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're across the road. You're in the cafe.
Yeah. So what is so I sit down, order a coffee, open the brief file case or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So you open the file, which was what I was going to say to you before you left the police station, and all that's in it is a sheet of paper, a missing report, which just basically states that Nathaniel Hamilton went missing on the 10th of April. And that's all that's in it. One little page. But you notice there is something written on the back of the file, and it has a case, which you recognize as a case number, and it says Arkham 21726. And
Arkham 21726. That's an address.
And no, it's a file number. And you see the name Priestley is written off it. And you know Priestley is one of the beat cops in the police station. In your police station.
Okay, so that means he had the case before I did, or... Okay, well, I guess I should talk to Priestley eventually then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna... how confidential is this case at the moment?
At this stage, the mayor has made such a ruckus about it that...
Okay.
Actually, do me a favour. Will you roll me a luck roll, please?
Yes. So
how you do that is on your character sheet. So open up your character sheet and you see where it says now you can summarize it, which makes it quite handy and small. And you'll see, if you summarize it, you'll see there's a list of your abilities. And one of them there should say, look, if you click on the word where it says look, not the number.
Yeah. I got it. So I got like a bonus selection window.
Okay, so just hit roll, because you're not getting any extra bonuses with that.
Okay. So 84.
Okay, so which didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so who in the party? What's your luck values and the rest of you in the party?
Mine's 45. Ray's is 5.
Same, 45.
So I'm looking for the person with the lowest luck, and I don't know what's after happening to Mikey. Okay, so
This is one of the boys.
Yeah.
One of the boys.
So
I don't have luck, Phil, for some reason.
You should have luck on your sheet.
It's not filled in.
Oh, it's not filled in. Okay, well, let's just have a look what your luck was in the previous one. Basically, so 45. I'm going to roll I'm going to just give me 1 second there. So basically, if there's a group luck roll, what you do is you roll the value, and you're trying to. The person with the lowest luck is what we're looking for. So if you need this roll of under 45, which is 15.
Yeah.
And not only is it 45, it's a hard one. So I'm going to give you something there in a second. I'll sort out your character sheet in a minute. So basically, there was a young fella going past. There was a newspaper seller going past, and you decided when you were buying the coffee. Owen decided to buy a newspaper, and just as you, Archibald, come back in, Owen, and you start talking about missing kids, says, "Hey, look at this," and something should have come up on your screen there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Innsmouth.
And Owen says, "This mightn't be related."
Could be.
Some wasn't.
No.
Because weren't we all told about the boy when you were on the island?
Yeah, lots of that's what
Yeah, so it would be hell of
it's another, teenage boy gone missing.
And from Innsmouth.
And 3 days ago, the mayor's son went missing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this is a coincidence.
The other thing is, well, it's because you got a hard success. There's a bit of something else that catches your eye. If you scroll down that paper, you notice there's an ad for Dr. J's elixir, which you might have noticed otherwise, but you got a hard success.
Oh, that grabs my attention straight away.
Yeah.
$10. Fucked up.
Goddamn quacks.
Okay, so Mikey's just having technical
pseudoscience
issues there. Sorry. So he's gone. Mikey's had to go back to his shop up in Rockport. So yeah, someone broke in and robbed his China tea set collection. So
they robbed his entire store of Dr. J's elixir.
Yeah. So that's something there. Now I can actually, what I'm going to do is that article, I can make that should now
go into.
You should now. I'm just going to save that there. So now that should be permanently in where your journal stuff is, where the map and that is, if you need to look back there. Okay, so yes, you do need to talk to Officer Priestley at some stage, because you've no other leads on this apart from this was interesting sort of newspaper article that Owen managed to find.
Okay, so I'm telling the party that listen, I have to investigate the disappearance of the mayor's son, which means I got to talk to a colleague and possibly also talk to the mayor at some point about where he was last seen and everything, the whole deal. So I suggest we split ways for a short while, but maybe have some way of keeping in touch.
We're going to be at the Masons Hall at 3 p.m. Do you want to?
How long was this?
Well, no, I'm right. So, if we haven't met up, do you want to meet there?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so there's no problem. We can run the because Andy's But I don't have to show. There's probably not going to be too many maps for Andy's one anyway. So I can do Andy's, and we can flip back between the two of them. They can happen simultaneously, if that's okay with you guys. So you decide to go off to the Ipswich Town Hall, Freemason Hall, and Archibald, I presume you're going to go back to the police station and look for that.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Priestley first and foremost.
Okay, so right, what we'll do is, just because we obviously done the police station one, I'm just going to flip over. So I'm going to activate a screen, which should have been preloaded, so hopefully it should come up relatively quickly.
Yep.
So there is a map. Now, I know Archibald is on that map, and I'll just, we'll just leave him there to the side for one moment. So the guys are outside. So you're outside a building. There's what you should be seeing. Hopefully, all going well. And
I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing a big black screen. Is there a square? Is that?
Do the rest of you guys, do you see it?
Yeah. I see it. Might just be zoomed. It might just be zoomed in a bit.
Which character is
too much.
That's Archibald, isn't it?
Because there is part of it that's.
Yeah, part of it's black. You might have to scroll out, mouse wheel out.
I'm just gonna walk around.
I've zoomed all the way out. It's just black.
Okay, maybe.
Is it because Archibald?
You might actually be on the map. So.
Is it because Archibald? I don't think Archibald has a token on there.
Oh yeah, you're not on the map. So that was actually.
Yeah, no, I don't think his token.
Because I hadn't made your token.
Okay.
Hadn't made it. So from that point of view, but I will just throw you onto the map. So that should. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's Mikey's character I was looking at. So so that'll load in the background there. Okay, so there's you're outside a big building, and there is a door there which you can see on the thing. So if someone wants to open the door, you can go in. By the way, are you hearing sound effects?
No. Oh, I just heard the door.
No, there should have been noise of traffic. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So never mind. Don't know. I still haven't got to master that. The fucking the sound effects. Okay, so you sure you know sound effects? No, for fuck's sake.
It says it's thing, but it doesn't. It's not.
I know Ben has his headphones.
Hang on.
Don't do. They do.
Let me. Yeah, let me.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it.
Right.
Yeah. So when you go to the hall, seems to have been empty. You don't, and at on the stage at the end of the hall is a chap. That Janet.
Yeah, sometimes, like for instance, my headphone on Discord.
Do you have
two different?
have
some where it says very.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Right. So Becky, you recognise chap at the on the stage. Vaguely recognise him as this Nick McGettrick character from the Abattoir.
Okay. Hello, Mick.
How are you, Janet? Is it yourself?
It is now. Here. What's this gibberish you were talking about?
It's not gibberish. No, it's not gibberish. It's quite upsetting. Sorry, it's very upsetting. The no, I know it's going to sound a bit silly, but we've some of the animals that have been arriving recently. They're a bit vicious, and more so than normal.
What kind of animal?
The usual stuff we get. No, it's mostly pig meat we deal with around here.
They're aggressive.
Yeah, like they'd be attacking the lads, like, and they'd be a bit more beefier and stronger than you'd normally be expecting them to, and they'd have a weird look in their eye. They would, like, they'd be sizing you up. Sorry, what's that? Sorry.
How many lads have been injured?
About 4 or 5 or 6 now at this stage. It's happening, you know. But it's not just the ones that are injured. Like, there's been a lot of near misses as well. Like.
And what are the bosses?
Actually, they won't do anything. They say just that we're wusses and that we're sissies, and get on with it.
And what are you to order the animals?
Sorry, what?
What are you using to motor the animals with?
Sure, it's the normal way. It's the old bolt through the head, and away you go. And and hang them up and shoot them in the head, and then the blood drips out, and we've sort of a grate thing, and then underneath, and the blood goes in, and the young fella then scrubs the blood off the thing, and then the meat goes in for more processing, and sure, there you go. But that's not the point now, Janet. That's it. So I'm going to just park that there for a minute while you're having your little chat and go back to the police station. So, Archibald, you've managed to track down Officer Priestley, who could sound very much like McGettrick. I'm just warning you that now. I'll try and do
right
that.
on.
I try, my voice range is
so...
Oh, how's it going, Detective Walters? Are you well?
I wish I were, Priestley. I wish I were. So listen, I just got handed the case about the mayor's missing kid. I saw your name on it. What can you tell me?
My name on the case. I've heard he went missing, but I've that wouldn't go to a lowly beat cop like me. That the detectives get that, like, my name on it.
Look, I hand him the file,
and he goes, oh, right, Nathaniel Hamilton. I remember that. That wasn't. No, my name is not. I was nothing to do with the missing case. That was something that happened. About a year ago, I'd say. 217, 226. Yeah, that was in 217, 26. That's case number for 20. It's probably earlier this year. God, time is flying. There must have been about January. I could have sworn that was last year that happened. Jesus.
Look at the date. It was 3 days ago.
No. That's just, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the missing case, but that reference that's scribbled on the back, 21726, that was February, I'd say. That was probably February. The story, we got a call from Arkham Police Station. They had arrested 2 young fellas for doing a bit of chancing their arm, and some professor up there, they took some money off him, which is probably his own stupidity, and doing some sort of an old sidewalk gambling trick. Anyway, he ran to the police station and reported them, and they were picked up and brought to Arkham Police Station, and they were going to be charged with soliciting. But sure wasn't one of them our mayor's son, and he got into an awful tizzy, and he fucking got on till the vanny and got him out of prison. And I had to go up to Arkham in one of them paddy wagons and collect him and bring him back down to our station. And sure, the mayor's son, he was let go, but the other young fella that was with him, he ended up spending the night in the cell.
I just talked to the chief. I just talked to the lieutenant, and he said this is, it only happened 3 days ago.
Are you
telling me that?
I don't know about the missing person thing, but that reference number now, 217, that was and my name. I remember I had to go up to Arkham in February, which is 2 months ago now. That March, April. Yeah, 2 months ago. I thought it was last year. 2 months ago, and I had to collect the mayor's son and some other young fella from a cell in Arkham.
Okay,
I brought them back, and the other young fella got to spend the night in our cells. But Nathaniel, the mayor's son, he went home and probably had a bat run for him, and God knows what else.
Yeah, probably. So what exactly were they doing again?
Some sort of trickery, and they conned some fucking highfalutin professor of hinge mechanics or something out of $2 or something on the side of a street. I think it was they were doing the pee under a cup or the 3-card trick or something, and they were just being boys, if you know what I mean. Now, do you know what? There was no charges passed against any of them. But if you are looking for more information, I would say that you go down to the custody sergeant's logbook and have a look for February, and there'll be a record there of who the other young fella was.
All right.
Kept in the cell. That's my suggestion to you.
I'll do that. Thank you very much, Priestley.
No problem at all.
All right. So going down there and doing that.
Okay, give me a library check, please.
A library check.
Yeah, that's your ability to research and stuff.
Yes, probably not going to be very. No. So library use.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
24. No, I've only got 20.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it takes you. You're looking there. It's going to take you a while to look through it. So as you're going manually through the custody book, we'll flip back to the Freemason Hall there for a moment.
Right.
And tell me, when did all this start?
It's probably started about 2 weeks ago. Sorry if my accent has changed there. I can't remember what way I was speaking.
Okay, and what are the lads that bring the animals? What are they saying? We spoke to them about it.
So just as you're saying that, the 4 lads arrive in the door there. And they're going, "What's all this then? What sort of meeting is this?"
Who are you?
Oh, don't worry about who you are, little old lady. We're here to have a bit of a chat with the big man on the stage. Come here, McGettrick.
I'm a union rep.
Oh, union rep, are you then? Okay, so we'll just go back to the police station there while give maybe Archibald time to get to the Mason Hall. So, Archibald, back to you. You eventually find, as you're going through the booklet, you eventually find the following entry, which hopefully I should be able to. And in it is listed a couple of people that were arrested that day. There was, has that come up on your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little thing. Yeah. So there was 3 people arrested in the morning. There was a Francis O'Connor for indecent assault, and he was charged by the state. Did you get it? Sorry. There was a Kevin Humphreys for defecating in public. He had to pay a fine to the Police Benevolent Fund. And there was a chap called Brian Burnham for petty crime, but there was no charges.
Oh, it's the idiot that was with the mayor, Brian Burnham.
He's the fella in the newspaper article.
Yeah, grocery store manager, yeah.
Oh.
So is he a friend of the mayor's son?
We'd have to suppose so, but
And then he was on me as well.
The mayor's son, how old was he? 13?
No.
18.
Sorry?
You haven't asked that question of anybody yet. That's information you don't know. I'm not being smart, but and I'm not being smart, but you don't. I just mean what I mean is you don't know how old the mayor's son is.
The way he was talking, it was like he was saying like a kid, but maybe a bit not like in the way that like a little kid. You know, you might because your man's older, so you'd call a young man. You know, he could be 18 to 20 or
but in those days, 14.
Old.
Man.
Oh no, but even still, your man Burnham is 18, so it's whether your man is an older kid that the mayor's son kind of fit in with.
Okay,
I don't know.
Burnham is around 17 or 18.
Would it be anywhere on the case file if it was the suspected victim? Would they?
Actually, do you know what? You're probably right. That's a good point. So looking again back at the file, you notice that Nathaniel is actually 17.
Okay. Well, that's a good. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
it's in the case. There's very limited information in it, but there was. His age would have been in it.
Yeah, but to be fair, because sometimes there wouldn't be because like you could be a random kid. They might know who he is or how old he is.
But in this case, he would. Yeah.
It may or may not be.
Okay. Well, and that's all I'm seeing in that log.
Yeah, that's it. Just the other 2 names, which are.
Okay.
Yeah, and their name is known. They're repeat of friends. There's this O'Connor is constantly touching up people, and Humphreys is anytime he gets a drink in him, he's shitting in the street.
Yeah. Okay.
Did Archie see the newspaper? Was he at a separate table, kind of looking?
No. You showed it to him. You threw it at him. So Archibald has seen the newspaper. So Archibald has probably twigged the name Brian Burnham as the guy who's now.
Yeah. Just in case I forget that. Oh shit! We never told Archie.
Yeah,
that
we said it.
Yeah. As soon as
we said it.
A little light bulb went off in Archibald's head when he saw the name Burnham popping out.
Cool.
Yeah. So I should either talk to the mayor or to that Burnham guy.
Or you might want to hook up with the rest of the party and tell them what you found.
Yeah. Logistics wise, that's
it's around the corner. Ipswich is a small enough town. It's maybe a 2 or 3 minute walk. It's the Mason Hall is quite big hall in Ipswich. Police station's quite central. You're talking a distance of the where would you be? The Malaga Central Station to the feckin' market. You know, you're talking 2 minutes across the road, like.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So sure, I will go there. And is that 4 Steve Buscemi's that entered the?
Yeah, they're very quintessential. Not looking like, Yeah,
they're looking like.
So getting just as you arrive at behind them, they're as the front Steve Buscemi was saying to you, go, oh ladies, so you're the one we have to thank for all this trouble that you're causing us. I suggest you run on home to your husband. Does he know you're out? And I've gone in. I do English people. Baddies are English accents.
Okay, fair enough. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
We're in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, they're moving in.
Yeah, you boys want to go back home to your mommy?
Oh yeah. Well, I was worried about having to hit a lady, but you don't look much of a lady to me.
I was worried about the same thing, boys, but now I see you don't look like ladies either.
So McGetrick is going. You know, this isn't a good idea, and he's making for the door over here.
All right, boys, let's be having you.
So the fella says, I suggest you stay. He's saying to you, Andy, I suggest you stay back, my friend, if you don't want to get hurt, that is.
And I'd pull out my 32 and say, I suggest you don't mess with a cop.
And he goes, oh, well, he says, I'm sure you've been paid this month, so I suggest nothing to see here, and off you go.
I cocked the hammer and pointed at him.
Okay, so
I ain't taking no shit from you, dude.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the two of you into combat, and actually, given that everybody else, this is being seen by everybody else as well, I'm going to put everybody into combat. So what happens now is there is a combat tracker. We don't have to use the one that always gives us all the trouble. So on your bar on the right that has the speech bubbles for the chat where the dice rolls are, there's a fist. Mm-hmm. Now you can actually, you don't have to, if you flick you'll only be able to see one at a time. So the best bet is to leave it on the speech bubbles. But if you right click on the fist, an extra window will pop out which will give you the combat tracker on its own.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
So
will I click then roll initiative?
So no, I'll roll. Basically, there is no initiative now. Normally, in everybody's initiative it's your dexterity, and all your dexterities. Are different. The thugs all have the same. However, because Archibald has gotten readied with his weapon, that gives you an extra 50 on your thing. So I'm actually going to put that on Edmund's. So Edmund will actually be at the top of the list. So I'm just going to roll. There is no such thing as a roll really in this. Why did you come up as your dexterity came up as 15? Is your dexterity that bad, Ben? 30
Mine.
Is, or dexterity
Oh yeah.
is 30. Is it all right? Okay.
Yeah.
So your dexterity is
And
15.
that was with an increase of 8. It was 7.
Okay.
He's 62 years old. His movement is 4.
Okay. The movement is weird. The movement is whatever it says your movement is. That's yards. So it's 4 yards, and you're allowed to take 5 times that movement in an action. So if your movement is 5, that's 20 yards. You can actually run 100 yards in a go. So you can actually get quite far in this.
I suppose a sprint. I suppose maybe that's the wall. Should that be Andy's guy?
Sorry, 2 seconds there.
I think might have given Ray's guy the extra 50.
Oh, I did. Sorry, I keep on getting Edmund and Archibald fucking mixed up to this day.
It's because they're all. It's just, we've all got
Archibald on the
kind of similar.
Oh, he's there. He's there. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so Archibald, you're up there. So basically, it's over to you. Now you have the gun drawn, and you're at point blank range, so you probably will kill him. But that's your call. So the way combat works it's not like D&D where we go.
Kill him.
No. You can kill him. What I'm saying is, I just mean it's not like D&D where you can shrug off a fucking head wound. So there's absolutely no problem with that. But it's going to be over to you, and it's more descriptive of what you want to do. So basically, with that, what would you like to do?
Well, I suppose. I suppose pointing a gun at him that would make him a little more diplomatic, wouldn't you say?
I think it would. So he's got a gun. He knows you said he's a cop, and so you're going to take your action as not shooting him, as trying to.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to kill him like up front in any case because that's too much paperwork.
Okay. Well, you can shoot. You could decide to shoot him in the knee. So your options are to shoot him. You could shoot him in the knee, or aim to shoot him in the knee, which is going to be normally aiming for a specific body part. Is you get a penalty dice, but because you're at point blank range, you're going to get a bonus dice. So the chances are you'll either miss or you will shoot him in where you're going to shoot him. So you can do that, or you can tell him to fucking calm the fuck down or whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll tell him that that there's
No, Mike.
Sorry.
Okay.
Or you could hit him with the pistol if you wanted to. Like you can do whatever you want.
I'll tell him that that there's like contempt of a police officer is punishable by law. So, did you have something you wanted to say to me?
Just, let's keep it chill. There is nothing. I think there's just a bit of a misunderstanding. There's no need to have me shot over it. There's nothing that serious going on. I'm just a working guy trying to earn a living.
Okay, great. Then why don't you take your little girlfriends here and get the fuck out of here?
So I go, well, I can. Well, I mean, you've got a gun pointing at me. Can we lower the weapon, maybe?
Maybe if you get the hell out, I will. I'll scram.
So he moves back a little bit. Well, he will move. He says, okay, I'll move back when it comes to my turn. So, are you going to do anything else to him? I'll move on from it.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so we should go. Why did not move on? I don't know why that's not moving on. It's saying round 3. I'm sorry, let me just reset this. Okay. Derek, you're up. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to draw my pistol.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting.
Okay, so you have your pistol out. And you're just waiting. Oh shit, next round I went, sorry. That's the next person. I was wondering why it didn't move on. We're actually not on round 4. We're still on round 1. So that was you. Janet.
Oh, I'm taking... Boys, I got one too. Taking my...
You're taking your weapon now. Okay. For some reason, you're coming up. Why did that move up? Oh yeah, because that was you. Actual, you're coming up as 1920s character for some reason or other. Archibald in the tracker. Yeah, so you're 1920s character. So this is where when I should have named all the thugs different names. Which one is that?
Last time I was Edmund, so I mean we're getting
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like if you hover over them in the tracker,
yeah.
it highlights where they are.
So
Like
it's this guy here. So he is gonna. What is he gonna do?
What is mine?
Fuck it, he's gonna take out his gun as well.
What is thug number one gonna do?
Yeah.
Find out next week.
Yeah.
This is a serial. This would be like 6 episodes. This combat every turn in an episode. How will they get out of this one?
Sorry. The fuck does it? You said oh yeah, he's the guy up here. So he is walking towards. I said I'm just heading towards the door. Don't mind me. And this guy here is. Of course, he's moving this way, up beside you.
No.
And he decides to, as he gets there, he is going to try and give you a smack in the head.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, so the way this works, you'll notice your character sheet is slightly bit different to the thug ones, but you will see there's a tab called combat. And when you click on combat, you'll see your weapons and your skills. And the weapons are the ones with the swords. So they're the ones that you'll use when you're actually fighting. Now you can drag them down and drop them into that little taskbar at the bottom where there's 1 to 0 slots. So that can be handy for the likes of dodge or your weapon attacks or whatever. So he's going to pull out a blackjack and he's going to try and hit Edmund. So the way this works is, Edmund, you see him pulling out and you can either decide to fight or dodge. And this will be the same for nearly all brawl actions. A fight means he's swinging at you and you decide to swing him back. A dodge is basically you're going to dodge out of the way. So he is going to try and swing a blackjack at you.
I'm going to dodge.
Okay, so what will happen is I will click on the word blackjack, the actual weapon, which is a bit weird. First of all, I have to select you. So to select somebody, you double right click on their token. So I've selected, and I'm going to hit him with the blackjack. It says, you have not selected a target. I fucking have selected a target. Sorry, am I on the wrong guy in the tracker? No, I have.
No, that's me, alright.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now you're selected as a target. So there's arrows around you now. Okay, so blackjack. And you're going to, so I'm not doing anything else. I didn't surprise you. So I'm going to hit brawl. Now on your screen, Ray. Oh, sorry, yep. It's controlled by 2 people. Lets me select Ray. On your screen, it'll come up with a prompt of, do you want to dodge, fight back, maneuver, or no response? Do you see that? Did that come up in your tab?
Is maneuver like step back and run away?
Maneuver is something. So there's a dodge, which is to just dodge out of the way. There's fight back is to give me a deck. But say you wanted to say, well, I'm actually going to try and grab you by the, and grapple you. So that's a maneuver. So
no, I got
it a bit more complicated. So you're going to go dodge. Well, then just hit dodge. And it says you were 36%. Or did you press it there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you succeeded on the dodge. So we ended up boat rolling. So you dodged out of the way. So my attack goes nowhere. Right. So next up is this guy in the middle. So he heads up towards the stage and he jumps up on the stage and he is going to target you, Becky. And likewise, he is going to hit you. He's got knuckle dusters on and he's going to hit you. He's going to attempt to hit you. And you can decide. You'll get the options: dodge, fight back, maneuver, or nothing at all.
Dodge, duck, dive, duck, or dodge.
So, did it come up dodge 40% for you, did it?
Yeah.
So click on that dodge 40%. And it should roll some dice. There you go. So, Janet takes... Oh, so you didn't dodge. So you take 1d. Oh, you could take a lot of damage. So you take 6 damage. Oh, that was. Now that was so strong that if actually you've gone wuzzed, so you have to do a Constitution check. So if you want to press that button, Constitution check that came up on your.
Oh, I got rid of that. Do it.
Oh, I'll do it. I can do it. I still
have it here. I have it. Found it.
Okay.
Roll.
Yeah, press well. Yeah.
I heard it roll, but I didn't see it.
Okay, I can do it here. Okay, you've passed the Constitution check, but basically, yeah, that was quite serious for you. You're actually been knocked out, and you've taken a serious injury. So you're on the ground. You're fucking. He really sort of broke your orbital socket in your eyeball or something. So that was a bit nasty. Edmund, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to step back away from tug side.
Okay. You're just going to move away, are you? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to target the tug that's inside Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to...
So on your combat sheet, you're not looking for the skill fighting, you're looking for the weapon. So click on the writing of the word, not the numbers or anything, but like where it says handgun or whatever.
Now, can you shoot?
Yeah, it's going to pop up when you use the thing. It's going to pop up and say, "Do you want to do multi-shot or single shot?"
I want to do single shot, but I'm not looking to blow his head off again. I'm looking low, just to...
Okay, so press single shot, and then there'll be it'll say disadvantage. Look, it doesn't matter. Just we'll take it that you're going to have to.
Single shot, yeah.
And see disadvantage. You see, it says extent. Okay, so I'm going to change it because hang on a second there. You're not at extreme range. I don't know why that thinks that you're at extreme range.
Yeah, it won't let me click.
I'll change it. I can change that. So
maybe targeted the wrong saga or something, and it's one of the ones across.
No, yeah. Well, it's actually shown that has a little dot on it.
Actually,
that Ray has targeted him.
Actually, they wouldn't be that far away, would it?
Yeah, no. So okay, you can go roll handgun now. So you're at disadvantage. So you're trying to wing him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, go for a roll handgun. So. Okay, so you did, and then hit roll damage, and then inflict pain. So you blew his kneecap off. Yeah, see there's a button there that says inflict pain? Or I can press it for you.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I can't see it.
There. So basically, you blew his kneecap off. Even though you're aiming low, you got such a good shot that you blew his whole bottom of his leg away. And he's bleeding out on the floor there. But he's okay.
That, you scum!
No. Okay, so Becky is in a bad way on the ground. If someone doesn't do a medicine check on her, she'll probably die. Okay, so just put that out there. Owen, you're up. Our first aid check. Sorry.
Owen was looking at the door over here to hide behind, but
Janet will probably die if someone doesn't do a medicine check or first aid check.
Yeah, your man's got his leg locked, but seeing that's what he was doing, but seeing you know Becky's gone down and your man's leg, if Edmund hadn't blown his leg off, he might have hidden behind the door and tried to shoot. Yeah. So he'll I suppose spend his action.
Okay, so what you're looking for is either a first aid or a medicine. The difference between the two is a first aid is a very temporary stabilization, which for maybe like 4 or 5 combat rounds. A medicine is basically you stop the bleeding, so she won't die. She's not going to die. So
I don't know if it's the same. I think the medicine might does more, but does it take longer? Does it take like an hour? Or so? I thought I'd seen something like that, but maybe not. He's better with first aid anyway. He's got
first aid is
no medical training. Yeah. So just
just roll.
I'm just doing the straight roll. I don't need to target.
No, you don't need to target. Just on the word medicine.
Regular difficulty.
Yeah, regular difficulty. Yeah.
Okay. So
that looks good. Oh, you failed. Okay, now what was your score? What's your check?
It's taken a minute.
Remember, you can do luck if you wanted
Okay,
to.
It's taken a minute for the results not showing up.
The result is 39.
On the tracker.
Result is 39.
First aid is 30.
Yeah, so you could, if you wanted to, spend 9 luck points altering that roll, or you could hope that she'll just live a bit longer.
What's 30? What? No, 36.
It's a lot of luck to use.
Yeah. It is, but it's very early. I don't feel good about letting Janet die.
Okay, make a decision.
Yeah, no, I've taken the luck points off. I've brought myself down to 36.
Okay, so right, so you have stabilized.
I don't know why I'm not seeing the
actually,
result.
You don't need to. Sorry, don't take your luck points off. I misread the icons. All that has happened is she's after getting knocked out. Her points haven't still reached 0. She's not going to die. You're okay. She's just on the ground bleeding profusely. So give your luck point back. She's actually okay.
So she didn't need
So no, she didn't need the first aid. So if you want to do something different,
she didn't need it.
No, so you can run away. If you want. Sorry, that was my bad. I misread the icons.
I know it's all good. He's going. Oh god, I was back here. So, should I get in kind of? Jesus, who's this? That's
McGetrick.
Oh yeah. He's going in. No, he's not shutting the door behind him. But would I still be able to say, shoot kind of from around the door? Obviously,
you can. You'll take a penalty dice though.
Yeah, I assume hiding would be its own thing, but yeah, he's trying to get a bit of cover, but also shoot.
Yeah,
and he'll aim for your man across the way.
Okay, right. So
do I?
So
when I bring up my
you can click and drag from your token to get range. So he is 39 feet away. So with your double barrel shotgun, the range on the double barrel shotgun is.
I think I'm going to go for the 38 just because he's shooting across the room. I don't even. I'd say he probably has the shotgun with him, but in most circumstances, he probably wouldn't be bringing it into buildings.
The range of the pistol is 15 yards, 30 yards, and 60 yards. So you're outside the 30. So you're going to be 2 penalty dice. So watch. Oh, it's after coming up on that. So it's gone. You've selected a shotgun there, have you?
I haven't selected any of them yet.
I came up shotgun there for some
reason. Say, will I? Oh yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I just deleted it.
So, in terms of targeting somebody, what do I do?
So, double right click on the token you want to target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it goes a little dot on him.
Yep.
So
Yep.
And then on your under combat on the one with the sword where it says the name of the pistol or the shotgun, you
click the sword icon or
the words, the writing like shotgun or 38 revolver.
Yeah. Okay. Now will that apply the penalties?
Okay, so it's I'm just saying no, it hasn't applied the penalty, but I can change that there. So you're at long range. Now that's the revolver. You can do a single shot or multiple shots. Multiple shots, you'll get another penalty dice. So that's 2 penalty dice.
No,
single
he's
shot.
just going.
Okay, so go single shot. So it just says roll handgun 20% there. Click on that where it says roll handgun. Or I can do it for you if you can see.
Oh, I see. Sorry, Phil. Yeah, I've clicked it there. I don't know if it's going through. So I double click.
No, a single click should do it.
Sorry, it broke up there. Did it go through or?
No, I'll do it. I'll click. There it goes now. So 57.
Why it's not? Yeah.
So it went through there. So that's a failure, unfortunately. Okay, Derek, you're up. Done again.
Yeah. So, sorry. What I am going to do is, I think I will get off the horse, walk up. In terms of range, I can measure it. Can I?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So he's standing over, basically, Becky on the ground there, having.
He's on the ground as well.
He's on the ground as well.
Yeah, he's had his kneecap blown off him.
Oh fucking yeah! So he's fairly dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is still standing? This guy over here in the corner, maybe?
Yes, and there's two guys down.
Yeah, I think that's why I was. Oh yeah, with.
So I want to. Can I move up to here and then take a shot at him?
Yeah, you can move 5 times your distance in yards, so probably easily. Yeah. Yeah.
Move up to there.
Yeah.
He's locked. You have to move him, does he?
No, you should be able to move him. Just click and drag.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. There we go. There we go. And targeting him.
Double right click. Yeah, you have him targeted. A single shot or...
Yeah, I'll take a single.
Okay, single shot. So just there where it says roll handgun 60%, just click that.
Base range, you're happy with that? It's not.
Yeah, he is base range, yeah. He's in 15 feet.
Fuck it.
Okay, so yeah, you shot and away. Janet, you're on the ground.
Can I do first aid myself?
You can't do first aid on yourself. You are lying on the ground, so you'll need to stand up. But if you want to move, and then you'll use some of your movement. But you're in a bad way. You're carrying a serious injury. So that's what that little guy with the sling is. So if you reach 0 health points, you won't fall unconscious. You will start dying. So you need to not die.
Can I just...
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, could I...
You can cast don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, on the ass, you know the way you scooch on your butt?
Well, you can stand up and, or you can drag, you can crawl away. Yeah, you can crawl into there, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm going beside...
Yeah. And then shut the door after you.
See, now that's...
Don't run out the door.
No, I'm sitting there with me gun in me hand.
Yeah, so, this thug who was... Oh, yeah, that's actually what happened. It's the wrong thug is down. Oh, yeah, so this is this guy that's on the ground. So he's not gonna move, but he's going to stand up. He's going to attempt to stand up. Why won't that let me stand up? So I don't know why that token is saying that he can't do that. So he's going to stand up. There he goes. He gets up and he can't move, but he looks around and he sees there's a cop beside him. So he's going to target him, and he is going to try and shoot Derek. Handgun. Oh, it's not handgun. It's .32 automatic. You're in point blank range. He's just going to fire one shot though.
It's not point blank, is it?
So what's under 10 feet or something, is it? Or...
Point blank range is your dexterity divided by 5. So his dexterity is 5, so it's 10 feet. So he is actually in. He is 6 feet away. So your dexterity divided by 5 is your point blank range. So he's going to shoot at you. He's going to try and shoot at you, but he won't fucking because it. Right, just try that again. Fucking hell. The bonus dice and he still missed. Okay, so he missed you at point blank.
He's in a leg in pain.
Yeah. Okay, 1920s character, you're up. Andy.
Yeah. So I'm pointing the gun directly at the face of the guy in front of me, and I exclaim loudly, "You're all under arrest for assault. Put down your weapons and come quietly, or I will blow your brains out."
Okay, so that's going to take. You already said that to him, and he said he was going to walk away, and then he just shot the FBI agent. So you already had a gun on him.
The guy in front of me did that.
Yeah. No, sorry, the guy in front of you didn't. No, the guy in front of you. You're right. The guy in front of you didn't. It was these guys on the stage. It was the guy on the stage did that. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm probably gonna. How far am I from that thug who's on the stage?
You're a good bit away from him. So let's measure. Oh shit! I actually started.
Yeah.
So you are the guy on the stage 60 feet. So it's 15, 30. You're actually at way long range, like.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have much of a chance of hitting him, would I?
No.
Okay. Well.
Just shoot him.
I could try. Okay, no, yeah. Sure, why the hell not? I'm going for
It's
it.
up to you if you want to try, get him to surrender one more time. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well.
First, and then try and get him to surrender.
Yeah.
So
shoot him in the face and then get the other guy to surrender.
I'm not.
Mess around with the order of things, sequence of things.
Oh, I've still got the guy in front of me is at point blank range still,
Okay,
so I don't suppose.
Double right click on him.
On the guy in front of me?
Yeah, the guy you're targeting. Yeah.
Oh, so that's it. I'm targeting the guy on stage.
Oh Christ, you'll never hit him. But go on, yeah, yes, double right click on him, yeah.
Double clicking, yeah.
Yeah, and then on your character, he should come up with a little dot. Yeah, he has that you've been targeted. On your character sheet, on the name of the gun, like where it says .32 automatic or whatever you're using, click that.
Just
under combat.
Handgun?
Yeah, whichever the name is, like if it's .32 automatic or something, or whatever it's called.
Combat, handgun, roll.
Okay, so, yeah. That missed. I'm not sure. Okay. No, sorry, you did... No, actually, Andy, what you did is you did a skill test on the handgun. So it's a slight bit confusing on the character sheets. So if you go back to your character sheet, you see where you probably has a... You see it over on the right, it says .32 revolver.
Combat in the combat.
Oh yeah, no, different. Yeah, there's a combat tab.
Oh fuck, yeah.
That's what you want to click on. Because you're the one who's just doing the skill test. Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
Okay, I get it. So, you have not selected a target for your revolver check. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I did.
Well, it doesn't think for some reason that you have. Actually, so yeah, double right click on him.
Maybe it reset when it did the skill check and maybe it's untargeted him or something.
Fucking select that guy.
You're doing a double right click, yeah?
I love technology.
I'm doing it.
And you should get some arrows around it.
Yeah.
Some arrows.
I have, the last time I shot Phil, I have the arrows around the tug I attacked, the shot in the... They're still showing highlighted here. Is that just...
Because you still haven't
it seems to be... Okay. If I double right click one of them, it seems to be doing the... Yeah, I get like 4...
arrows. Yeah,
4 arrows on each side or whatever.
I'm not...
Actually, let me just check you're on the combat tracker. Because maybe you're not on the combat tracker.
Double,
you're on the combat tracker.
Double right.
It's going for the guy on the stage, right?
And he's shown us highlighted here on 4 arrows.
Yeah, because you have him selected.
Okay.
Right, I'm not sure how if I can do it for you. I don't know how to do this. Look, we'll just do them. We'll just do them manually. Okay. So just when it says you have nobody selected, just go proceed, and I can add the dice.
Yeah.
So just do that.
Okay.
I'll figure that out. Okay. So you were doing that and you were going to do it at long range. So don't do anything yet, or extreme range actually. So you see where it says roll handgun 67%, extreme 0. Try that. Hit that. So.
I'm not where.
There's a little in the chat on the right hand side. There's a little box which should say target dummy, and then it should down the bottom it should say roll handgun.
I'm sorry. I've got several windows open at once.
I'll do it. I'll press it for you.
I couldn't find it the last time.
You actually got an extreme success.
Oh!
So
on the fucking
So
extreme range.
So you did
about bloody time.
I manually applied that damage to him. So you did 3 points of damage to him.
Okay.
What a shot.
Yeah. Right. So he you actually did a lot to him. Okay. Right. Next up is.
By the way, just to be clear, I'm firing the gun just next to the ear of the guy in front of me. You know.
So he's.
Being on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So the guy here on the side just moves around to here, and he is going to target you, as he's just seen you shooting at his friend, and he is going to fire at you. Sorry, my fault. The fuck is this? Sorry. He's only going to fire one shot. And it says that's at long range. Okay, fair enough. I don't think it is. Target Edmund. 70 feet. To what's
I'm Edmund.
Oh shit. I don't know why it's after coming up there.
You have a brain fart.
Change name
do you know what's after happening is I've got loads of people targeted for some reason. Can I delete them? Yeah, just targeting is.
Yeah, I always get mistaken as a cop. I always think I'm.
Okay, I don't know why that is.
Oh, can you maybe? Does it keep them? Oh yeah, because I see we all have the little blue dot above us, which is what your color is it?
Yeah. So.
Well, not all of us. I don't, but the 4 that are targeted.
Right, so that's my fault. Yeah, I actually have a load of people targeted. I even have the other thugs targeted. Right. Okay.
So you can target multiple. I suppose because if you want to target multiple people.
Yeah, basically what it does is it just treats me as one player, so I have to untarget everybody that I have targeted. It doesn't know I just have one targeted. So him is targeting him.
Yeah. It's got your man down there. It's got one of the Buscemi quadruplets.
So and I'm fire. Yes, and it's firing. That's the right one. And it's base range, and roll handgun. Okay, 34. Oh.
Shit.
Okay, so you're okay. You took a shot. You're down on the ground, Archibald. You should have shot when you had a chance. So, right. And Tug. Or Derek, you're up. No, sorry. I went wrong one. Tug, that was him. This guy, who's this guy? He just sees you gone down on the ground, and he knows your man's killed a cop, and he shouts out and goes, "We need to get out of here. There are fucking more of them going to be here." So he does a runner out the door.
You boys, cop there.
Edmund, it's up to you now. You're on the stage.
Okay, I am going to run to the door. Oh.
You're going to run away, are you?
I'm running to the door. I just want to measure that this tug here. I'm 15 feet from the tug on the stage.
Yeah, he's on the ground, nearly dead. So
okay. Yeah, I am 33 feet from the tug.
If you're going to do that, you should shoot at him before you run away, because you were right beside him at the start.
Yeah, I got out of range.
Okay, so
door,
I was about there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to target dude.
Yeah, so double right. Yeah, he's targeted.
And I'm going to choose my 9mm.
Okay, now it says you're extreme range. You're not extreme range. I don't know why it does that. You're actually at base range. Okay, I've just changed that for you. So roll handgun. You need a failure success. You fail. And you're going to complete your run, are you?
And then I'm going to run to the door.
Yeah. So you fire the shot off, and you ran to the door. Okay, Dr. Owen or Rattigan?
Yeah. I wonder, is it because... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the range, because Becky's color is like pink, and that pink target is on him, so maybe it's going from... Is the one, the one...
no, it's saying on the screen Edmund has him targeted.
Yeah, but is it because Edmund doesn't show up as on the list of players? It just has Becky listed. I guess
Becky's
it's
controlling
the one player
two actors,
with the sheets, so it's going with the primary one, I suppose, or whatever. I had an idea, but with Edmund now taking a shot to the head. Well, he was going to say to Jane and Edmund, the two non-law enforcement officers, like, come on, get in behind the door, and like he was putting the 38 away and like, pulling kind of out the double barrel, to kind of like, we could stand here and then if they come near us, but Edmund's kind of gone down, but he's gonna, oh god, something similar. I think he'll, hang on, if I gotta poke my head out because I can't see. He'll poke his head out and he's gonna poke his head out, and I wonder how far can he move and then shoot. No, because I think he's not going to be able to get close enough to get a good shot and still. So he's popping his head out, and same thing. He's going to shoot from kind of step out the door and shoot, because I mean he's a professor. He's not, he's never been in a firefight before. So
you're long range anyway. You're not extreme. You're actually still under it.
Okay, so
57 feet. You just measure there.
Mm-hmm.
So long range. I've actually picked you up. Right? So roll handgun.
Okay. Now I've double-clicked that there, so I don't know if it's going through.
I'll do it there. It's a single click should do it, but I'll do it so.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know. Do I have to select something else?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I can do. Maybe I have to do it. So it's a failure.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know. Well, yeah. And then he's going in.
Derek, you're
behind the door again.
Okay, so who is up and active at the moment?
Okay, so the guy beside you on the stage is down and dying. There's a guy opposite you there in the bottom. There, where your mouse is hovering there now,
That's the guy I was like, where can I go where there's a bit... Can I get a bit of cover from the stage if I'm here?
You can, yeah. You can sort of over it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do. So...
He's actually going to just...
I'll kind of duck behind the stage then. My revolver and handgun roll.
Okay, so hard success. Okay, so hit the roll damage button, or if I do it if you want.
Boom!
Okay, and then it should say inflict pain. Does it?
Tug takes 10 points of damage.
Does it say inflict pain underneath that?
No.
Oh, it must be a GM thing only. So, okay. I'm going to inflict... I probably can mitigate... I decide where I can... So he has to do a constitution check, which he's unconscious. So he's out. He's down as well. So, you fairly... So, Janet, you're up. Are you going to continue climbing out the door?
I'm going to stay with... I'm going to stay... door there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of, come on, Jesus. Yeah.
Going corner.
He died. He bled out on the stage. So 1920s character. You're on the ground, but you're not unconscious. So you can stand up if you want.
So the guy...
to be dead.
Yeah.
The guy that shot you is still just there, yeah?
But where is he, though?
He's up there to your left, straight ahead of you.
Oh, that's the guy who's up there?
Yeah, that's the guy up there with the orange dot on him,
wasn't he there all the time?
No, he was moving down the wings, and as he went past, he shot you in the head.
Okay. Well, I guess I could take a shot at him.
I'd say you should. He shot you in the fucking head, like... I would.
Yeah.
So yeah, target him anyway.
Yeah, clicking and clicking and clicking away.
And then no targeting coming up. That is weird.
No targeting coming up.
I'll apply the damage. So just your distance is from him is 18 feet. So you're just outside of short range. So fire the gun. Or press the 0.38 and I'll apply the damage.
Let's see. Where's my? There it is.
Okay, so you're at base range. That's okay. Right, and you missed. Okay, so yeah, you missed.
Run away.
Run away. Okay. And he is this guy here is just gonna what fire is he? He's 50.
No, I'm incapacitated.
He runs down to so there he goes. And he's out the door. And he closed the door after himself. Edmund.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Run
shoot
down the aisle shooting at the one thug left.
Ew. The eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see any other thugs other than the guy on the stage
Who's dead.
down.
He's dead.
Yeah.
So there's a guy in the aisle, and then there's a guy, and yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move here. I just got this. 24 feet. Is that a standard distance?
Oh yeah, your distance that you can move. Let me just call up your sheet.
No, I mean for the weapon, for the 9mm. I don't want to be at extreme range.
Oh no, 15 yards is normal range. So yeah, he's in.
Okay, so trying to target, but I don't see a tug character there. The oil.
You're trying to target the guy up the top, is it? Did you double right click on him?
No,
that's fucking Archibald you've targeted.
Dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The man's been through enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm moving up to here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Right, and I'm going to target this dude.
Yeah, double right click on him. Yeah, there's a dot on him now. Yeah, good.
And 9mm single shot.
No, you're not long range. Hang on a second. So let me just modify that. Because, okay, you got it anyway, even though you were at long range. So hit roll damage. 3 points. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he's taking a bit of damage. And Owen, you're up. Are you doing anything?
Owen will
try force aid on
Edmund's in the way.
You're
Yeah. Because I was thinking he could point the shotgun, but well, actually, is I'll do it afterwards. He'll go 5. No, it doesn't. No, he's going to try take a shot again because it's not really.
Okay.
He's not brave enough to be. He's not going to come out with a shotgun, and
Okay.
So he's going.
It comes up
again,
perfect for you, long range.
Shot.
Roll handgun.
Single shot. No, I just want to see, is there anything else I have to do? A single shot. Can't click anything else.
No, that's perfect because it's on my screen as well.
It does highlight roll handgun, 20% hard.
Yeah.
And then single click and I don't get anything. And if I
are you using Chrome?
try double click, yeah.
I don't know. I'll do because it's working for Dunica. I don't know. Look, it doesn't matter. I can easily press roll.
I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. Closer that time. He's getting better.
Yeah. She's such a low shot.
And
because I thought 29 was true. Derek.
Yeah.
You're
up. Like, Edmund, get in.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try and go shoot that guy as well. Are these are pews, or these are kind of chairs?
They're 1 yards, those squares. So, and your movement is 9. So you can move normally 9, and you multiply it by 5. So you can move 45 yards in a go, a full gallop.
Yeah, so, I'm just gonna move up to the closest pew and kind of duck behind it and take a shot at.
So to be in short range, you are now at where you are is 42 feet. Divided by 3 is under 45 yards, so you're actually in base range. So if the thing doesn't say that you are, I'll modify it, but you're actually in range. So it says base range, yeah? So roll handgun 60%, yeah?
I'll take a shot at that. So, bollocks!
Okay, so good shot though, but yeah. Janet?
Yeah. Oh, there's not really much I can do.
Well, you could stand up. How about that?
Yeah, I'll stand up. Let's do that.
Yeah. So you're standing up. There you go. You stood up. Next is who? This guy, the one and only guy that's left. Oh no, he's the dead guy. So he just fucks off. He's gonna run over. He's gonna go there.
Wait a minute.
Hold everything.
After Janet, then that's the dead guy. So he's not gonna do a lot. After the
guy, yeah. I don't know why he's still on the thing. Yeah. So then it's actually you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take another shot at that guy.
Right too. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And that's definitely short range. So irrespective of what it is, I can modify it. So go and hit your 38 revolver.
Yeah, 32 though.
And it says base range. Yeah, that's perfect. Or 32, whatever it is. Are you going to fire one or multiple shots?
Multiple.
Okay, so you will do it at a slight disadvantage. So the way you do that is, you see to the right it says single shot and it says multi-shots. Okay, now this is a bit weird, so I'll talk you through. So the first shot you do, hit shoot handgun. The button. Okay, now what you do is, it should go, so don't press, you see down the bottom, don't press it. It says shoot and there's 3 exclamation marks. Don't press that yet. That resolves it.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you want to hit the shoot handgun again.
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to do it, you'll now do it 3 times, so hit shoot handgun again.
Uh-huh.
So it says out of shots now, so because you've used up the 3 of them. And then now hit the shoot at the bottom.
Okay.
That's weird, it's not doing it for you either as Ben. I'll do it, I'll press the button. It's really weird that doesn't.
And is that additional penalty dice for each bullet, or is it's just all the one?
Each bullet gets a penalty. So you got 1 shot off out of 3. 1 hit him. So
wait a minute. One in the middle was a regular success, but then it turned into a failure.
Yeah, because there was penalty dice. So for each shot you do, you actually roll it at a penalty. So you rolled 2, and you take the worst. So it's at disadvantage. So 1 of them went through. I didn't change anything.
Okay.
So
well, anyway, I do hit him though.
You do hit him. So hit roll damage. Okay, so it's 3 pain. And I will add that to him because for some reason or other he is not showing up on yours. So he takes 3 damage there, so that brings him down to 8. Okay. There's a way of actually showing the actual shots. Oh yeah, so there was so that's the actual 3 shots. So rolled a 40 and a 0 and an 8 and a 0. and that
Sorry?
was the other one. So on the middle one, it initially rolled a 0 and an 8, and then it rolled a penalty dice, which was a 40. So that's why it failed. And then on the third one that failed, it rolled a 66 and it rolled a 96. So it took the worst one, which was 96.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which sub is that? That's the guy that's outside the door. Edmund, you're up. This guy is not showing up in the tracker anymore. Why is he not showing up in the tracker?
Maybe they clicked the wrong one.
Yeah,
one of them's
it's probably
dead. Maybe the wrong one got.
I probably killed the wrong one because the one on the guy. I don't know.
Okay, I still have that field targeted the top left corner.
Okay, yeah.
Again, using 9. And
Well, hang on a second, right? Are you firing 1 shot or 3 shots?
no, one.
Okay, go for it, yeah. Oh, you hit.
Then yeah, and then damage. 4 more damage.
Oh, 4 damage. So 4 damage. So he's now 4 damage. Okay. Owen, you gonna have a pot shot at him?
Yeah, might as well. You know, he's. Sorry, it collided me with the wall, so he wasn't going out. Has he moved since? Is he making his way out?
No, I missed him on the combat tracker, so he hasn't moved. But he is pointing towards the door and running towards the door. He is 57 feet away from you at the moment.
I think since he's been getting shot and he's kind of making for the door.
Yeah.
Since the man's running away, I think Owen's going to feel a bit brave. He'll pull out the shotgun, and he'll move slowly. He'll walk. I think he can only move 20 because it's five times, is it, your movement?
5 times your in yards, yeah. Now the shotgun
20 yards
is 10 yards, 20 yards, and 50 yards are your ranges on the shotgun.
He basically wants to get,
it's close
in next to Edmund. You know what I mean? He doesn't want Edmund in the way, and he's just pulling out the shotgun and.
So you're 36 feet away.
He's just going to point the shotgun and he'll just say, I ain't going to miss this time.
If you move another yard,
put down your weapon.
Be in short range. Do you realise that?
Okay. Oh, yeah, because it was
10, 20, and 30 yards. So you need to be 30 yards.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to be a little bit closer.
So actually, if I was
in the room. Move it, will you? You're grand.
Kind of move up.
Yeah.
Whatever close range is with the shotgun, and he's just pulling it out, and he's just gonna say, stop right there,
You bastard.
And you're gonna shoot him, yeah?
I think I think this cop here was going to ask you a full questions.
Okay, so you're not gonna shoot him, no?
Well, he just says, "Yeah, stop," or
okay.
I ain't gonna miss now.
So he says, "Okay," and in response to that, even though it's Derek's turn, and he drops his gun down. He goes, "Okay." He drops his gun on the ground. Okay, Derek, it's up to you.
Oh,
If you want to continue shooting and missing at him.
No, I don't think we'll continue shooting him. Yeah, he's dropped the gun. So there's nobody else armed at the moment. Everyone's down. So basically, your man has dropped the gun, and the other fella's bleeding out on the stage.
He's dead. Yeah.
Definitely dead. Will I check him?
Look, he's not going to be shooting you now. He's fucked, like.
But there's no one else really doing anything now at the moment.
No, the other 2 left. 2 of them ran out the door.
Left. Your man is after dropping his gun.
Yeah, and the other fella's bleeding. He's doing Mr. Pink on the stage up there.
Okay, so I suppose I'm gonna basically reload my revolver. I'm gonna put my 2 rounds back in.
So good point you said, reload your revolver. If you go to your character sheet, your full character sheet, not the minimized one.
Mm-hmm. And just press reload, is it?
No, you see there's a little symbol, like it looks like a revolver.
I think I've done it there now.
The whole,
it looks like a chamber. Kind of.
Yeah, it's a chamber. So you just keep on clicking that to show how many rounds you're putting in.
Hand into the pocket, and I'm just going to drop in my 3 rounds back into it.
Yeah.
Close it, and then I'm going to basically go over and just check out the guy on stage.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Archie and see.
So he surrendered. Is anybody okay? Just so I can end it. Is anybody going to shoot at your man or do anything else to him?
No, but I assume at least one of us.
We can go back into combat. You can decide to shoot at him again. It's not.
No, I mean I'm not planning to. I'd probably keep the shotgun kind of held up and.
Yeah, I mean,
to Edmund, maybe give Edmund the shotgun and say,
so he's standing
keep
up.
that on him. I'm going to check out Archie.
Okay. He's standing up there in the corner. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's surrendered.
So we're out of combat. So you can go back to free flow now. And tell me he's ready.
I'm just going to check Archie a bit of first aid to see because he took quite a bit. I know.
Yeah.
Jane got injured, but he took a fairly nasty gunshot wound. Did he?
Where did I take a bullet?
Wherever you'd like. Where would you like the scar to be? It's
non-lethal.
In your forehead. In your shoulder.
It feels so good.
not in the shoulder, like anywhere where it's fatal.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So the situation is with you and Becky is the same. So on your target sheet, you'll see there's a little picture of a red guy holding his arm up. So what you have is a serious wound. Now, if you don't get that treated in somewhere like a hospital and get proper medical attention, and if your health points drop to 0, you're fairly much going to die. So you need to be stabilized full time, and the way to do that is a medical check, or go to hospital. So you and Becky are okay. You can walk around and everything else. The rest of the guys, if they die without a major war, or if their health point drops to 0 without a major injury, they actually just fall unconscious. But you and Becky will start dying. So it's important that you two guys get some sort of medical, and if first aid isn't good enough, this has to be at this stage a medical check. It's somebody
with the first aid,
first aid just stops you.
Give us a bit of time. Would it give us essentially maybe stem the bleeding and give them a bit of time to get to the hospital?
Basically, a first aid, if you're in combat, will actually stabilize it and not let you die straight away. And it just stems it off. But you still are, you're not now in you've been patched up, but if you sort of assume that you've carried out first aid on yourself there now, but at this stage you still need medical attention to get rid of that red eye.
You have to go to hospital.
No, you don't have to go to hospital, but you'll have to, because remember this isn't D&D. So if you come up with an explanation of that, you decide the cop knows some back street guy that will take the bullet out and cauterize it. But that's up to you guys to give a plausible reason of why you don't need to go to hospital.
Owen could try medicine because he does have a scalpel on him if we want to try get that slug out.
Now remember, the first time you do it, there's no, if you fail it, that's fine. It only becomes an issue if you decide to push it. So you can
I'm going to try medicine with my 1 in medicine. See if he can dig this bullet out with a scalpel. He's like, I'm a marine biologist. I've studied animal biology. How different could it be than dissecting a fish?
Go for it. So you need a nat 1. So.
He's a.
Don't mention fish.
Man.
Yeah.
He's an arrogant man.
Go for it. So it's up to me.
Educated man.
Just regular and all the rest. Yeah.
Has anybody, by the way, got any all at 1?
Oh shit! Well, I know we said
you did a fumble. So not only did it fail,
I don't actually see.
Just gave someone a major infection. You're going to die.
Okay, so when I said nothing can really go wrong, that isn't true. If you fumble,
I'm so sorry.
So you basically when you were digging in the knife, you suddenly got the smell of fish off him, and you panicked, and you got it off. You thought there was just a giant fish guy at you. So you said we've got a flashback to being on the lighthouse and the fish people running at you, and you maybe wet yourself a little bit. So that's the bad thing that's happened. So that's what, and the medical check failed.
The operative word here being maybe.
yeah, maybe. So your
okay,
medicine check at 98 didn't work. You
we gotta get him to a doctor.
Okay, there's a thugs. No, you don't have to get him straight away. I just mean you want to do it before.
Yeah, he's just saying that, like, okay, yeah, maybe.
So, your man the thug is standing up against the wall, and as you watch, he's sort of, as you're looking at the other guy, he's sort of inching along the wall towards the door.
You want?
Archie, are you able to stand?
I think so, but I gotta get patched up.
I run up to the surviving thug and point my gun straight into his face and tell him to, stay where you are, don't move.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was just getting, I was just flexing the legs a bit. Yeah, relax.
You know what? You would just stay where you are.
Why don't you kneel at the pew and do some praying?
No, funny.
We should. One of you guys call for backup. Or...
Okay. Call for backup. Call for some of my colleagues and call for a goddamn ambulance right away.
So
I don't really know what to. This isn't exactly my forte. I'm a fish doctor.
Don't mention fish.
I'm a college professor.
Phil, I'm going to talk to Mick there because he knows somebody that has a kind of dodgy background to help out all the workers. So I'll go to his upper.
Yeah, he says, There's I do know a guy in Ipswich that, sometimes operates on the lads because if they get injured in the abattoir and he can ditch them up and whatever. So I can put you in touch.
Okay, we're going to him. Archie are going.
Let's just question this dude here. I'm questioning the surviving thug. Who sent you to break up this? What are you doing here?
Okay, so Ray, you have a couple of options here on your character sheet. You can entice him to talk. You could use your charm on him, your charisma. You could use. You can try and intimidate him. But given that he's a seasoned mobster and you're, a gentleman, that's probably not going to work. Or there is. So you can intimidate. You can do a persuasion check, or you can charm him with your good looks.
I could try and hypnotize him, Phil.
Oh, you could hypnotize him. Yeah, you could try and do hypnosis on him. The other good thing is, and I forgot Ray has hypnotism. If Ray hypnotizes one of you people successfully, he can actually help you with traumas. If you go temporarily insane or indefinitely insane, he can make you forget the stuff. So hypnotism, and this is very novel hypnotism in the sense of it's very Pulp Fiction, that you can hypnotize someone to tell them all your secrets and then he won't remember any of this. It's not just.
Yeah, it really works like it does in the movie.
Yeah, it's not. You're not going to smoke. Yeah. You're giving up smoking like it's not. So you can try and hypnotize him.
Would he be able to help Archie with the phobia, or is that?
He can. No, you can relieve temporary insanity or anything. Yeah, you can help that.
So I suppose at the start I would just ask him like persuade or charm. But does that stop me from, if that fails, then just down to try and hit?
The way it works is you're not allowed to use the same skill again, or nobody else in the party is allowed to use the same skill on the same target. So if you to fail a persuade, Archibald can't come over and do a persuade. But there's nothing to stop Archibald then coming over and doing intimidate, and there's nothing to stop you doing a persuade and then trying to do a hypnosis. Remember, and then you can always try the same skill again, but you have to push it. I'm just going to get my hypnotism ready because he has to do an intelligence, or a power, whichever he wants to. So go on, what are you going to do? Persuade.
I'm going to try and persuade in the first instance.
Okay. So that's an opposed check. So I'm going to. Okay, so what you do is you roll a persuasion check, and the character gets to try and resist it. The thug tries to resist it.
All right, I'm going to roll this. Persuade. Roll. There we go. That's
24. I'm not even going to try. Well, I could try. Okay, it's highly unlikely because my persuade is 25. So you've gotten a
2.
So you got 2. I have to get 3 to resist it.
Woo!
So let me just do that. So I got, what did I roll there? I rolled 100. So that's a fumble. So I've completely. He starts crying, and goes, I don't want to know. No. What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything.
If you want to get out of here, you better tell me. What are you doing? What's going on?
Jerome Phipps in the abattoir. That's who we work for. He got in touch with Hammer O'Leary, and he said Jerome Phipps said that there was going to be a meeting of the trade unionists, and he said what?
All right, I'm slapping him in the face. Slow down.
Okay, he says. So we work for Hammer O'Leary and Mordecai Hammer O'Leary, and he was contacted by Jerome, and Jerome said there was going to be a strike, and we had to go and teach the strikers some stuff, some manners, and so Mordecai told us to come down and break it up because they don't want to strike because the abattoir is a front for the mob.
Oh, okay. So it's a front for the mob.
And they're having a big Mordecai and Hammer O'Leary and Phipps are having a meeting about down in the abattoir, and it's this big secret meeting, and we're all told to stay away.
When's the meeting?
Now.
The meeting is next.
A couple of hours. Tonight, sorry. I forgot what time it was.
And who's this Mordecai?
Mordecai he's the fucking 100. Like, I have to give you everything. Jesus Christ. Mordecai, he's the head of the local the mob in this part of town. In this part of what?
He said Mordecai and Phipps are meeting. Who's Phipps?
Phipps runs runs the abattoir for the mob. It's a front. It's a front for the mob. The abattoir is. Can I go now? I've told you everything I know.
Go, you stay right there. Tell me about the animals. What's going on with these strange animals in the abattoir?
I don't know anything about that.
Guys, anything else we need to ask this fella before we hand him over to the police?
What do you know about the police? What do you know about the mayor's son?
I don't know anything about the mayor's son. He's a bit of a fat lad, but...
No, I need to about boys.
About what?
Boys.
No, I don't, sorry.
Why did you want to break up the union? Why did you want to break up?
Your microphone's coming in and out there. Because the unions are bad for America.
Socialist study.
Yeah, commies.
Beds under the beds and all that.
Yeah.
So this meeting that's going on down at the abattoir with Mordecai and Phipps, how many of the mob heavies will be at that meeting?
Oh, there'll be no one at it. It's a very hush-hush meeting.
So it's just the two of them, is it?
As far as I know, yeah. Can I go now? Don't tell them I told you.
No, you can't.
You're very intimidating. You're a very intimidating man with those round glasses.
The only place you're going is prison.
Yeah.
Alcatraz. Oh, you're going to Alcatraz.
Speaking of which, has anybody called some backup?
Yeah.
We don't have
backup.
Yeah.
Is there a phone nearby?
Yeah, where's what's the guy's name? The union
McGetrick.
contact.
He sticks his head out the door and goes, "There's a phone in here. I'll call for backup."
Get 5 out here, and we'll head down.
Sorry, I'm just typing Mikey there.
Was there a lightning strike where Mikey lived?
Yeah, there's just, you know what they're all like in Tipperary.
I'm the one, not the one with tech issues.
It's a long, long way. Oh, no, that's from Claire to here. Anyway, sorry. He's fairly much spilled his guts to you. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. So he spilled his guts to you, basically. Go on.
Telling us didn't ask.
So your mic thing is doing its mic sensitivities dropping in and out.
All right. Is there anything else you tell him? Has he got 100 that we didn't ask?
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I mean, I don't.
Maybe we should look for
anything that you
like
would know.
certain.
How many times are we going?
He says, "Oh, there's loads of us. There's a good few."
What's that? 50, 10?
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, we're just the Ipswich branch, but there's also the Newport, and there's the Arkham. We come under the Arkham chapter, so I don't know. It's fairly, after we got rid of the Fitzgeralds, it's been easy pickings because they were a lot of hassle and grief.
Phil, I'm just gonna poke my head out the door and just see what's going on outside.
Okay, so as you know, it's been probably maybe 10, 15 minutes, I don't know. Obviously the shots, maybe somebody else had started ringing in, from the distance, but you can see you can hear the sirens coming down the road, and within a few minutes there's a couple of more police start arriving.
All right, so I guess I briefed them.
So they come up, Archie, you're in the you're causing this shit again, Archie, are you? You're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flies to shit, flies to shit. So
you're goddamn loose cannon, Archie.
You took a bit. It looks like you took a bit of a paper cut there, Archie. You okay? Do you need to get patched up by the doc?
I think so. Yeah. Listen, we got a guy in here that needs to be booked. Could you do that?
Yeah, I'll take him down. What an ugly! I don't like his pink carnation there in his coat. We'll also do him for crimes against fashion, will we?
That's not the only thing he's guilty of.
Yeah.
So gonna need a body bag as well.
We'll assume that they get booked and they catch the other two lads who are running down the street or whatever, and they come along, and the more guys come along and take the guy off the stage, and McGetrick runs out the back door or whatever, goes away, and you get patched up. It takes a couple of hours, so it was the afternoon. You go off you get a bit of medical attention. Thankfully, your wounds were sort of upper body, maybe the arm. Your arm is the tooth is going to be a bit sore, but you're not going to get your hit points back until you rest. But your mortal wounds are gone. So if you now reduce to 0 HP, you're not going to die. You're just going to go unconscious. So they've taken that out, but you're still tender. So you're still taking a bit of a hit, and you won't get that back until, as I say, until you rest.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I suppose that meeting seems like it might be a fairly smart thing to do to eavesdrop a bit. So, but if we need to rest, then I guess that's our main priority.
Yeah, well, resting is going to be like you're going to have to go to bed for an appreciable amount of time. The meeting is in a couple of hours, and a couple of hours will have been certainly going to the hospital and getting patched up would have taken up that time. So by the time you get out of the hospital, if you do want to hear the meeting, you'll need to go there without being able to rest, because you will miss what's at that meeting. But as I say, you're now carrying wounds or hit points, but your mortal wounds, your serious injuries are gone. They've been patched up. So I've taken the red tags off you.
What constitutes a short rest?
There's no such thing.
Oh, it's not.
No. The only way you get one hit point back is if you go to bed for a couple of hours and relax. It's a day in the sense of between adventures that you can actually rest for a period of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's no at this stage there's no magic potions or anything like that you're going to get your.
I'd need a full night's sleep then.
Not only would you need a full night's sleep, you need to. You need a bit more than a full night's sleep. You'll need a couple of full night's sleeps.
So is it something like? Yeah, I think like there's something that first aid can, you can get like
you back
one
to
hit
one.
point back, but then and it doesn't work. It's like only once per person. Like you can only get it once. You can't keep stacking it. And then if someone does medicine, you get like a D3 instead of just 1.
Yeah.
But then I mean, medicine. If you don't go to a doctor, like that's a seriously highly trained skill. Because it seems like we all start with just like
that's
1.
not a bad
It's
idea.
not like you start with 20 or whatever.
That's actually not a bad point. So this roll is for Archibald. So this is how much H points you're going to get.
Yeah, but then I think it takes an hour to do medicine.
Yeah, but you're going to be there for 2 hours.
Oh no, but I mean, you know, so it's not like you could do it in like we're in a fight and it's like, oh, I'll just do surgery on you there.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, yeah. So you've gone to the hospital. So Archibald, you're getting 2 HP back, and I'll mark that up there for you. And where's your HP? 2. That brings you back to 8. And Becky, actually, you're not that bad. And Becky.
No, 3. I'm back to 6 because I was down to 4.
Yeah. You're down to 4.
I was down to 4, yes. So I'm on 6.
I think he took 10. I think Archie took like 10 damage or something to do or something.
Okay, because it wasn't. Oh yeah, you're back to 6. Sorry, yeah. Okay, right. So yeah, you're a bit better. The two of you are, but you're not going to get another D3 unless you spend the night in hospital after this. So.
Yeah, I think that might be the best thing for me then.
So it's about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening now. By the time you got out of Ipswich Memorial Hospital. So what do you want to do? Have you any?
We have to go to that meeting where those thugs, the mob is.
The abattoir.
There's only your man said there's only the 2 of them. It's a hush meeting, so there's only 2 of them at. Didn't he?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he said.
So if there's only 2 of them, there's 4 of us. We can go and kick some ass.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay, so
I'm good for. I'm trying to. How much longer are we going for before we jump into another thing? I'm good anyway. I've not like it's not even 10 here, but you know I'm good for a while. But
we can pause at any stage you want to
jump in something else. Is it?
Yeah, I'm not necessarily going to get into.
No. I don't mind. How long was everyone thinking? I don't know. I'm good anyway.
I'd like to finish around the 10 or a little after, if that's all right, gents.
Yeah. We'll just get started into this one, and then we can whatever. Okay, so
yeah. No, that
should.
Oh, fancy.
Okay.
So what are the abattoir?
So hopefully that's all on your screens now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry. I just realised now something's been during the feed because I wasn't watching it. That thing about it's been up all in front of all the combat and it's been zoomed in. Anyway, so sorry about that. If there's anybody still watching, they're just looking at a spreadsheet, which I don't think they will have been. But anyway, I'd say. Yeah. Okay. Right. So you're outside the abattoir.
How is hell am I happen? Comes
Okay.
So this is the abattoir. We're out in the street here.
Yeah, I should just say what you see because I forgot Mick McGettrick was going to tell you a couple of things about the thing, but he didn't because he fucking ended up going into a fight. So what you see in front of you, there's a staircase there. That's actually a fire exit going up to some offices on the top. Over, I don't know if there's a way of marking anything on here, but can you see where it says Game Master? Does it come up on your screen?
Yeah,
I can see your cursor.
So this is the entrance into the slaughter part of the abattoir. And this is a fire exit here. And there's a door here that's locked. You can see it quite easily. You'll notice that on the upstairs floor, there's 2 windows. There's a window here. At the top of the fire exit, there's a door here. And there's some windows here. And the windows that are upstairs, so on the 2nd floor this is, or the 1st floor, whatever you want to call it, but not on the ground floor, there's light coming out of them.
Okay, so the meeting's up there probably.
Okay. Can we do a recce around the building?
So,
see if any other exits?
There's several things you can do. You can do a spot hidden. If you want to do specifically something to see can you hear anything, you can do what's called a listen.
Okay.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so the way a listen will work is you all roll a listen check off your sheet, and we take the best result. And that person or multiple people hear it.
Yeah. At some point as well, Owen is going to try spot hidden to see, just in case there's somebody posted outside, or somebody's been warned that we might be coming and look.
What did I get?
43.
So who has left to do a?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know if mine coming up.
Oh, you got it. You're the only person that did. So, Dr. Owen and Radigan, they're all going, I can't hear anything. And you're going, those young kids listening to all that loud music. So, yeah, you hear, let me get what it is that you hear now.
Oh, that's good. It actually already, is it already marked it with a little...
Yes, it should automatically mark it itself. If you pass a test...
I see it's in yellow.
On your sheet, on the
I didn't think I shot someone with my handgun. I didn't think I succeeded.
I didn't think you did, but look, take it anyway. So...
No.
Yeah. So you can hear a bit of laughing from upstairs, and obviously you don't know who's talking, but you can hear what sounds like two people conversing, and yeah, he's. But that's more or less. That's just it. Is it kind of fairly muffled? Yeah, no. I'm going to tell you. I'm just reading what I'd written down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So one of the voices sounds a bit panicky, and you can hear him sort of. And the other voice seems to be sort of calming him down. And the guy who's panicky is saying, it's just drawn too much attention. This has drawn too much attention to us. And you're going to say people are going to notice about these kids, and now these animals are kicking off. This is sure going to drive unwanted attention. That's not what this operation is here for. And you can hear someone else going, "Look, just shut up and do the job you're paid for." And he's like, "I'm not paid to babysit crazy pigs." And he goes, "No, you're paid to babysit flesh-eating monstrosities." And then they both start laughing. And the first guy goes, "Oh, don't mind me. It's just those fish people, those intimate fucks. They just make me nervous. Maybe we should feed them to the eradicator." So there's a bit of mumbling there, and he goes,
"To the eradicator."
And that's what it sounded like he said. But there's more mumbling. But maybe if you'd heard better, you might hear some more. So the conversation is going on, but the voices have lowered a bit. They were a bit panicky and a bit shouty, but now they've sort of calmed down a bit, and it's hard to hear any more of what they're saying.
How far up is the fire escape?
It's one flight. So this is a stone building, and on top of it's like practically like a porta cabin, an office that's just been thrown on top of it. The windows looking out into the thing. And
you say there's a locked door at the base of the fire escape.
Well, I didn't say it's locked. You didn't check it yet. So there's a door.
Okay. All right. So I'm just saying to Andy, did you hear them talking about missing kids? And I'm just going to try the door at the base of the fire escape to see if it's locked.
Okay. So somebody ran in there a minute ago. Was there any? Did you hear anything? I'm not being smart. When you went past that Dunica, did you get any noise?
No.
What the fuck is that now?
Oh yeah, I have it. There he is. I can hear him.
Yeah. So Dunica, as you go past there's a pig, very badly rendered in there, and give me a luck roll there, will you please?
Boom!
Oh, wow. Ooh. So you're looking at the pig, and you suddenly notice from your years of piggery that that pig looks like it's about to charge, and it also has a glint in its eye that looks to be that is sizing you up and down. And the other thing, which your extreme fucking success that you got, is that you also notice that the door to the gate of the cage that's enclosing it, that the bolt is not closed.
Okay, so if would it look as if I would be able to bolt it before he charged?
Well, you tell me how you're going to try and bolt that door. I'm not being smart.
Yeah, well,
what you want to check specifically?
On the outside of the paddock.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks to be like a shooting bolt that has just come loose.
Yeah. So I take it I can just try and like step up to the door and try and bolt it.
Yeah, you can try and do that if you want to. So let's just have
Considering I've noticed it, I've managed to be super lucky with noticing it, so I was very lucky I managed to notice all of this.
Yeah. Otherwise it was going to charge out the gate and attack you. But anyway.
I'll try and
so let's see what would be the most suitable one for trying to get there quickly and lock it.
Stealth? Wouldn't know.
I'm just trying to think.
There's nothing like sleight of hand.
Actually, dexterity is probably the best one for that.
Straight out.
So just do a dexterity check. You're just going to run and try and click it over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's well beaten it. Yeah, so you get it over and you sort of laugh, the pig. And the pig looks really annoyed and it's looking at the bolt that you've just slipped across. And you get the feeling that maybe the bolt wasn't left open by one of the workers.
He could handcuff it closed. He'd have handcuffs on him.
But can the bolt? Okay. Can you?
It's just one of the. It's just a bolt with a lat.
Yeah.
Like.
Like
one of them sort of.
Yeah, like a.
Yeah, and it's just a gate, like.
Gate. Yeah.
But it's and you wouldn't expect normally an animal to be able to have the mechanical dexterity to open a bolt. But there you go.
If he's heard, something. There was a bit of commotion. He's gonna kind of lean out and he's gonna try to spot hidden to see can he, because he's just looking down to see what in case something's happened to Derek.
Okay, yeah, do as a spot hidden. So
does he notice anything? Kind of.
Yeah. Roll as a spot hidden. See what you see.
What's going on? Sorry, shift. Just regular. Yeah, there is it.
So you spot the wall and you spot the floor.
Yeah, it's so weird. I can't see my own. I don't see my own rolls. It's really weird.
Okay, Ben.
I see everyone else's.
Go up to the. Might be something to do with the settings. If you go up to the cogs, up in the top right, and if you go into configure settings, there's some options there for core settings, and you can change your performance mode and stuff. Maybe you've switched off your macros or something.
Yeah, I'll have a look anyway. Sorry, don't mind me.
Yeah.
So Phil, can I? Obviously, the paddock was kind of opened, and it's giving me a bit of a strange eye. So there's obviously something a bit off as to why the paddock has been open. So I'm just going to do a spot hidden to see can I see anything else.
So you can't because a member has already done that. You can do a spot hidden
in the paddock.
He Owen was in the area of a spot hidden. He would have seen the same thing. But if you want to do it, you can push it. You can do a spot hidden, but push it.
No, because I just want to make sure that there's no body in the paddock or there's no...
look, if there's a dead body, I'm going to tell you, a dead body's not going to be hidden,
Oh yeah, there's nothing hidden in the paddock. There's nothing that no one else could see. I'm standing at the paddock here. I think.
Okay, so you're specifically looking in the cage area where the pig is. Go on. I'll let that. Yeah, go on. Yeah, it's not the general area. Yeah, that's fine.
Is there a reason why somebody left it open or?
Okay, yeah, no, try it. Yeah, go for it.
Is there feed in there that he's been fed recently?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. We'll see how you do.
Not great. My spot hidden is shite. Boom. Let's do the pig.
So, whilst you were looking over and you got your coat is now caught on the gate as you were looking in to see it, and you pull back and you rip it, and your sleeve is all ripped now on your coat. So, anyone else want to do anything?
I'm gonna try that door at the base of the fire escape. Phil.
Okay.
Just see if it's locked.
Yeah, you just click it and see if it's open.
Okay, it's open.
It isn't open.
Well, I heard the sound of an open door.
No, that's the sound of it being locked.
Oh,
if
sorry.
It was open, it would have opened. It's not open.
Locked.
Yeah. So the door is locked. So yeah, the door is locked. You can do a locksmith trick on it and that because no one.
Can you do a locksmith trick?
I wouldn't be able. I'm an idiot.
Don't underestimate yourself.
There's you. Locksmith.
No, it's one chance. Anyone got any skills in picking locks if we want to get up and peer in these windows?
Remember, your other option.
No. I was hoping my fucking spot hidden of 70 might be of some use, but apparently not.
Remember now as well, like you can. There's more than one way to open the door. You can bait it down with something. You can go off and try and find a crowbar and to force it.
So
open.
it looks like.
Yeah. Check for the key.
Oh yeah, check for the key.
Where do you check for a key?
You ask me, is the key in the? There's no key in the lock. No.
This door is it made? Is it a wooden door or a metal?
They're only wooden doors. Yeah.
Okay, now would it be fair to say that wooden door was once a tree? Which would fall under botany.
Yeah, it was a tree once, we would imagine. And it was also a bit of horse because they used melted down the horse's hooves for the glue to laminate.
Yeah. This is Yeah. Owen's not much good to hear. That's.
Well, you didn't even spot the door. No, I didn't spot the building.
I know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, but apparently his fucking his old he really strained his ears too much. All the blood in his brain kind of to listening, and apparently he's developed cataract as a result.
So just to let you know as well, it's a bit hard to see there, so I will tell you here where my mouse is. There is a door there as well. You might be able to see it on the map because it might be blended in with it where Ben is clicking.
Okay, I'll try the lock on the door. I'm getting that click, click, click.
Yeah, it's locked.
So just have a quick look around, see if there's any key under a mat or
and there is a door at the end of the corridor past the pig as well. You see there's a little door icon.
Which one is the pig in?
You'll see him
here.
Okay. I am going to use my scarf to lock that lock. I have a scarf on me around my neck, and I just think that's just a bit odd. And what the union have been telling me about them, that they're very strong. I'm just going to lock that. Shut up, pig!
Oh, you know what? Actually, if this, I'm actually gonna, because he was gonna ask this in the union. Like, Owen is gonna have a look at the pig and do a zoology check and just see how. Like,
Connor, here's the pig.
He did.
a newest investigator.
So the FBI agent and the botanist failed to spot the pig. They spotted him with a dog managed to
with me going in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, Owen wants to get a good look at this weird pig. How weird is it? Do some zoology and see,
Yeah, what you want? Are you going to go into the cage with it to have a look?
No,
he's peering through just to see. Again, checking its behavior. Are pigs normally this aggressive?
It's annoying.
Okay, so do me. Let's have a look at the chart. You have some zoology. Sort of zoology. Give me a zoology roll there, please.
Well, see actually.
94. You got 94.
No.
It's not a door.
I don't know why this isn't coming up.
So
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it's 94 you got. So the pig walks over to you anyway and just looks at you.
Okay, I'm going to try and intimidate the pig.
Okay.
More.
Okay, unfortunately not playing the
role-playing game.
Does anyone want to charm
ladies and gentlemen,
or persuade it or anything else?
I could try and persuade him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Do we have any food we could give him?
No.
So the pig goes.
Is it eat
over towards the cage as you try and persuade it to shut up, and it grunts, "Help me."
What?
Can you all take a sanity check, please?
Okay.
Yeah. I knew it. They're the boys.
Sanity. Oh, here.
Okay.
So Derek passed. Saint Jane passes.
This is just regular, is it? Yeah.
Okay, so the first Janet, just regular. The first Janet roll failed. So who was that for?
That was me.
Ray.
That was Edmund.
Edmund. Okay, so Edmund failed, and Owen, you failed as well. So I'm going to roll these first of all. So this is Edmund first. This is you're taking a loss of 3 sanity points of a D3. So. And Owen, the talking pig, also rolled 3. So you rolled 3. So the two of you take 3 sanity point hits. On the talking pig. Sorry, I got that the wrong way around. Sorry. The sanity check is if you actually succeed, it means you understand what's going on. If you fail the sanity check, you're oblivious to it. So sorry, the only 2 people who don't take sanity losses are the people who fail the check. So Edmund, you passed. Yeah. Well, you didn't pass. You failed the sanity test, so you're okay. And Owen, you failed to understand what was going on, so you're failed. You're okay. So
is that intelligent? Is that
So basically, what happens is
who's talking.
You're basically I did that all wrong. So so we're going to do that again. That was my complete fault there. I made a complete bollocks of that. It's intelligence tests we should have rolled. So sorry about that, guys.
That's all good.
What are we rolling?
So you're going to roll an intelligence check.
Sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I just. Yeah. Well, I am at risk. It's the one thing he's good at is going to go against him.
Where's intelligence?
On the character
It's on
sheet.
the main stats.
On like the stats, like in the top.
So who's first now? Is this Becky or Ray?
Ray.
This is Ray. Excellent.
No, you failed it, Ray. Sorry. Okay, so
I don't know if I failed. Sorry, pain in the ass.
So basically, you roll against your intelligence. If you fail the intelligence test, it means you don't understand what's after happening. So Janet failed the intelligence test. So Janet didn't understand that the pig was talking to her. The rest of you suddenly went, "Oh Christ, there's a fucking talking pig," and you weren't able to rationalize away. So the rest of you all need to take 1d3. You can do a roll dice if you want, or I can do it for you, or whatever. So you're rolling 1d3. Slash or 1d3.
Oh, you do it here, look. Slash or Ray. 1d3.
So Ben 3, Donica 3. Becky
okay,
1.
and just bring
down, but use 1 sanity point.
Okay, so put me down to
done.
Sorry, slash or Andy, not or slash. Slash or 1d3.
Thanks.
Sorry, what?
Slash or 1d3. You went or slash.
Yeah, it's the same thing on Roll20, and I always get confused because I read it, and I always type slash.
All right.
So that's just knock off those sanity points that you've got there, guys. Please.
Right.
Yeah, that's done. Yeah.
So the person who talked to the pig didn't lose a little bit of madness.
Probably just assumed she was imagining it because she was like chatting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she did go to talk to the pig in the first place.
Yeah,
it's not a high intelligence move. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how insane I really am. It's in the name.
Yeah.
I'm talking to pigs.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway.
Yeah, if we go till past, is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm
perfect.
So that's 15 minutes or whatever. So anyway, yes, Andy.
Yes. Should we do more about the pig here, or should we find out what's actually? Is this? It doesn't seem like this pig is going to yield a lot of information. What about going straight to the source?
Of course, the horse. Of course, the famous Mr. Ed.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Just like
So who heard the pig saying "Help me"?
You all did.
Yes.
You all
We all
did.
did.
That's pretty much a
Okay.
bit insane.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
just putting my hands in the air
I would.
saying, did anyone else hear that pig say, help me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're mad.
I
So
wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk back to the pig.
Yeah.
So-
see.
Do you have something to say to us?
Don't kill me.
Okay.
Who are you? I'm confused.
What's going on? Who are you? You're a talking pig.
That's a very philosophical question to ask a pig. Yeah.
Is the pig saying that?
You know, it's just, who am I? Yeah, the pig doesn't. Okay, I don't know who I am. What do you mean by that? It's an
Were you always a pig?
Well, yeah.
So you've been a pig long, or
I was since I awoke.
Okay, but you can talk. That's unusual for a pig, isn't it?
Well, my hands are a bit awkward. It took me all day to open the cage.
When did you wake up?
About a week ago. No, I don't know. Seven passings of the sun.
And did you wake up here, or were you somewhere
I
else?
fucking don't know. I didn't fucking script this part of the story that you talked to the fucking pig. But anyway, go on. On the farm, on the place with the field, where the other pigs are. Where?
Where's that? Where's that?
Oh, I'm not doing it.
Ask me where's the field.
If we let you out of the cage, what are you gonna do?
I was thinking of going off to college and I'm going to run away. I'm going back to the farm.
I want to help the pig. I think we should let the pig out.
I think you're crazy.
Let him run away. It's a talking pig. Don't let him kill it.
Let him run. Let him be free.
sure, why the hell not? But let's go for the horse, not the horse, of course.
Yeah, sure, we could just kill the big babe and let him live in our garden. Why not?
I'll finish questioning the pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah.
He's thinking, look, I know this sounds fucking crazy, but maybe, what if that pig is one of those kids, you know? Do we want to let it just run away?
But we saw talking fish last night. You know, strange things have happened since we met.
Yeah, and they weren't too friendly.
Don't mention the talking fish.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Eddie, the guy's got a gun.
Okay, well, I think they're all mad, but okay.
I mean, we can't leave him.
I'm going to say to the pig, you stay here. We'll be back down to help you in a little bit. We've got something
I'm
to
locked
do.
in a cage. Where else can I go?
Well, by leaving you locked in the cage then.
I'm
You
taking me scarf
Just
back.
hang tight. We'll be back.
Are you taking your scarf back, are you?
I am, yeah. Seeing as they're talking to the pig.
Right, where to? Should we up the fire escape? Or?
No, there's a door here. Can we check this door here?
Yeah, of course you can. Check any
Okay.
door.
Oh, it's open.
Okay, so
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So what you can see there are some staircases, or a staircase going upstairs. If you want to move up that staircase, I'm not saying there's a problem there. I just need to move you to a different part of the map so you can see what's up there. So just let me know.
There's a staircase inside. The
It's
door
an indoor
open.
staircase. Yeah, it's going up to the first floor.
Okay, it's the first door we come to that's open.
So do you just where Owen is standing? This area here is where they kill the pigs, and there's a grate here that lets the blood go down into some sort of a sewer sort of stuff. So it's fairly manky, but that's the killing pens there. Just part of the tour. You will get your money's worth for the tour of the of the abattoir. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's something hidden there or anything. I'm just telling you what that is.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So there's some grates there. If you this is
That-
a different
that is
part
a
of the
dead
area.
end,
If you
isn't
want to carry out a spot hidden, you may certainly carry one out without fear of reprisals.
That is a dead end there, Phil.
It's a dead end, yeah.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of it, I'm going to just peek down just to see.
Yeah, you'll probably roll 97 again, or 98.
Maybe you see a
something.
wedding ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, sure. Oh. Why did it? I don't know. Did that roll anything, or did it?
No, nothing rolled there.
Did it? Yeah.
There we go.
37.
So
it's like McGetrick said. You can see that there is grates that go into a shore that just roll down. You do notice that in the guttering thing, it seems to roll down into this sort of an area here. There's a pipe down into somewhere, and it looks like there's maybe a bit of light coming from out of there. But you don't know. Just could be a trick of your eyes. You're an old man after all. Okay, so you're going upstairs?
Yeah.
Or are you staying downstairs?
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's heading this way, Owen's certainly not going anywhere on his own.
Will I pop you upstairs, so? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're
so just give me 2 seconds there to move the characters, and...
Yeah.
Oh, that does that. So, actually, I think I can move these in.
Are we going to assume for the next time that I forget what's Mikey's Robert that Mikey's fellow was with us, or
yeah, you don't have to.
Way up the stairs.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll fill him in. Yeah, he's there with you, sir. He's gone off to the shop for cigarettes, or when he comes back, you tell him what's happening. Okay, so you're all overlaid on top of each other there, so if you want to just move yourselves around there. So, yeah, you're up the top of the stairs. You can see a small little corridor. There's a door here where character 1920 is, Archibald.
Yeah, maybe Archibald should go in flashing his badge first.
Yeah. I'll pull out my badge and my gun, and I'll open the door.
Okay, open door. You should be able to click on it to see if it opens.
Okay. It does.
Okay, so you can see into an empty room.
Okay.
You can hear
look
the
for
sound of voices coming down the corridor, though.
Okay.
And they're not coming from the room that Archibald has just walked into.
Is there anything in here? Can I do like
There's a desk beside you, and there's a filing cabinet over here at the end of the wall.
All right, I'll just I'll take a look at the filing cabinet then.
Okay, so oh shit, have I moved it? Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought I'd moved it.
No,
okay.
So let me just get the notes up here. So yeah, it's, you notice in the door it says accounts office, and okay, there's the filing cabinet's a standard filing cabinet. There's a lot of files. I'm not being smart. You do notice on the desk there is a lot of invoices and paperwork. And there's like a ledger. So to look through something like a ledger and that you want to do an accountancy check. Now I think Becky is very high in accountancy, and Robert are very high accountancy checks.
Yeah, I've only got 5 in accounting, so that's
Becky and Robert are, one of them is 70 and 90, or 70 and 90.
Yeah, Sam, I just have the basic.
Yeah, so
right
if Becky, if you want to do,
could you get in here and
okay, so you got a regular success. So yeah, it is indeed a lot of invoices. There's not much you can tell from them. It just seems to be money in, money out, and a lot of deliveries. But you do notice then there is one address that constantly seems to be coming up for services rendered, and its address is 13B Marsh Street, Arkham.
Oh, that's the same address as that doctor. Remember the doctor that we saw the ad for? Yeah, it's the same address.
Well remembered. Okay, so 13B Marsh Street, Arkham.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to check out that Dr. J. That was his name, I think, Dr. J.
And his elixir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a good clue. Is there anything else there now that I could have a nosy at? No?
There's nothing that gets you, it makes you think of anything suspicious.
Okay,
what about the letters?
You can spend a period of time in there going through stuff if you want to, but there is, it's really just an account sort of office. A lot of it's down to payroll of the staff and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, no, fuck it. Let's go for the voices.
Okay. And then we know we have to go back to see Dr. J is involved in this next somehow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is still muttered talk coming down from the corridor there that you can hear.
Okay, well the guard, I mean the police should go force 3.
Now, there is an equivalent of like you can stealthily go along places as well if you want to.
Oh yeah, very good. We have stealth
on your character sheet. What is it called in this system? It's called stealth. It's called stealth. Yeah. So if you want to, as you go along, failing the stealth unless you fumble. Failing the stealth doesn't mean anything. So you'll be going at regular noise, or you can go very stealthily, very quiet. If you fumble a stealth check, then you probably fall over or bash off the coat stand or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys whether you want to attempt to stealth or not. Remember, fumble is 96 to 100 in a roll. So it's a 4% chance of fumbling.
Well, we might as well then.
Yeah.
All right.
I assume we would be realistically.
Jesus Christ! So, so
was that me? Who got that?
No,
I can't see the results.
You got 52
in the hole.
So Edmund goes, shoo, really loudly. And you can.
I'm so sorry about that, guys.
The rest of you that were hearing the voices being mumbled down the end of the corridor, suddenly the voices stop mumbling, and you'll hear one of them says, "What was that?"
God damn it!
And which is actually a good point to finish up tonight's session.
Everybody,
because
get in here and we'll point the shotgun at the door.
Yeah, for what the fuck would you? So, thanks for watching. Sorry about the overlay of the spreadsheet for most of the first half of the adventure, and see you all in 2 weeks. Good luck. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people streaming.
Okay.